Do I look like a potato, Nate? Am I still looking all right?
Looks great to me.
Looking good. Let's go, baby. What's up, Alan?
No potato.
No potato. All right, good. I don't want to be looking crazy. All right, let me get this up. I tagged you on Instagram too, Nate.
Oh, sweet.
Got it added to the story.
Yeah, let me see if I can share that real quick.
Alan, how you doing, dude?
My camera's like way too high.
I know. I always mess with it. I always like a little closer view to show the bottles, you know. But you and I talked about that. Like, I love that look. Oh, baby, we got Big Poppy Card up in here. What's up, baby? Dude, David, what's up, man? Told you. What's up, baby? We got Nate the Great. Nate the Great's up in here.
Yo, what's good?
Let me get the stream pulled up here so I can see chat. I'm just going to break the chat out.
Oh, now you can see my Star Wars helmet. Wait, where is it? This side?
Oh, yeah, right down there? That's badass. Yo. Oh, dude, that's sweet. Put it on.
Well, hold on.
Oh, did you get that when you just recently went?
Yeah.
Dude, that's cool.
It's freaking hilarious. Dude, I wasn't sure if it was going to fit in my bag, and like we were thinking that I was going to have to like wear it on the plane.
Dude, if you wore that on the plane, that would have been and you should have anyways.
Yeah, I should have anyways. And then like the pilot's here.
I don't know, Nate, if you watched any of the Kanan stream last night, but Hayden was saying some crazy stuff. I think he had a few too many pours. That dude was talking about, he said something like he wasn't a man, and then he said something about putting his finger in it, and I was like, hey, Hayden, chill.
Yeah, I caught the tail end of it. I was there for like the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, yep.
So I didn't get any of that. What's going on, guys? What's everyone drinking?
I know Card's
very wet February.
Card's been doing dry January.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
doing dry 2026. So
yeah, we'll start next year.
Yeah, I'm really excited for it. The whole year.
Nate, you want to start with some Weller 12 just to warm up the palate?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get it. I'm trying to prop my. Okay, there we go.
Start with a little Weller 12. David, are you doing dry January too? Or is it just Card? I know Alan's not. All right, we got 18 folks in here. Appreciate you guys jumping in tonight. We're almost to Friday. It's been a hell of a week.
Almost there.
Almost there.
A big first pour.
What batch is your Weller 12? Which one is that?
This is 2024.
Okay. Oh, dude, you're making. Oh, you made more than a dent. Is it better than the 23?
No, not at all. I've only been drinking it a lot because I have a lot. I have a couple more.
Yeah.
And it's not anything super special in my opinion.
Okay. Yeah.
So
that's how all past batches have been of Weller, 12, because I've had two prior. Like I had a 2021 and a 2022, and they were just like, they were just such a letdown. And whenever I saw them at like allocated drops, I was like, I'll pass on it. It just didn't have a need for it.
Yeah. Well, I was like, I wanted to find the 23 so bad, and I was looking for it like all year, and didn't even get it at drops, nothing like that. And then Kanan hooked me up with one at very end of the year. And then this year I found I passed up on a couple of these. They were just everywhere this year.
Right. Finally,
Not as good.
Not as good as the 23. Yeah. I have two 23s, one that Kanan gave me, and then I got one from my buddy Mike. Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So David said he's not doing dry January, so he's drinking Alan is all wet, baby.
Oh,
David had the Midwinter Act 12 tonight, and I loved it. Act 12 is that the newest one, David? I don't know what act they're on.
yeah, I think Act 12 is the
It is the newest one.
new one. Yeah.
So, David, it's good, huh? I've been seeing. We've seen it on the shelves, Nate. Like Betty's
Yeah,
had it.
I saw one
I
at
think,
Total Wine a couple hours
yeah,
ago.
yeah. See how it's like on the shelves, sitting there.
Yeah,
Um,
I've thought about giving those another shot.
yeah.
Um,
Which batch did you last have? A couple years ago?
uh, I had an Act 4 and an Act 7, I think.
Okay, so you get some of the early batches.
Yeah, the 4
Yeah.
was really good.
Hmm.
But I think it might have been before they were. I think the earlier batches were their own distillate, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
And I think they switched to sourcing it from somewhere.
They've been sourcing too. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
they source a lot from, was it Sagamore, or that might not be right, or it might just be MGP.
I thought it. Oh, I can't remember now. I haven't. I kind of got. I bought so much of like the High West stuff early on, and I kind of
Yeah,
got burnt out on it.
yeah,
Like I was burned on some picks. My Midwinter's Act 10 was really good. I enjoyed that one, but I don't know. I was like, eh. But if David's saying this one's good, I've been hearing some people have been giving it good reviews. It's a little pricey, but it's a cool bottle. I might pick one up. We got to throw it in a blind, and then we'll
yeah.
see up
I would
against some
love
other guys.
I would love to taste one, because to me that's like I know that taste, and it's like a nostalgic like part of my kind of like whiskey journey, I guess, because it was like one of the first bottles I got that like really enjoyed.
Yeah.
That was a rye,
Okay.
and yeah, it's very distinct. Is
Yeah.
what I remember.
It is very.
So
Yeah.
hopefully the newer batches are pretty good.
Maybe I'll pick one up this weekend. We'll give it a shot.
Yeah, no,
Um,
maybe I'll taste some of yours, and then
and then you can decide. It's on the shelves everywhere.
yeah,
Uh,
I want to give you a sample of this just so you can see like
yeah,
how it compares to the 23. But
that'd be fun. I'm gonna do a little more of this one. This is hitting really nice right now. I'm loving this.
yeah, I think to me the 23 just had like a uh better like oak flavor, just like a
Yeah,
better like profile all around. It wasn't like it doesn't have like a better mouthfeel or like different like flavors that much. Kind of feels the same like going down, but like I feel like the 23 is tastes more like pappy stuff, like more
yeah.
like the
Dude,
maple stuff.
it's a monster. It's so good. Um, Card. No, this is mine's not a liter. It just probably looks big because the camera and the bottle layout. I wish it was a liter, but no. If I put my hand on it, you'll
I have a
see
liter.
it's normal. You have a liter? Oh yeah, you got a liter, Date.
This is a
Um,
liter. It's a little bit
that's a
bigger.
liter. There it is.
I
Maybe,
actually bought
maybe
this and didn't realize it was a liter until I brought it home and put it on my shelf.
Yeah, and you're like, hey, maybe this is a leader. I just got big monster hands. Look at that. um, David's pouring up his Weller 12 with us. Hell yeah, let's go. Ty said I got Weller 12 on the rocks recently, and he charged me $30. Does that sound? Weller 12 on the rocks for $30. Would you do it, Nate?
Um, I think if you've never tried it, then
You got it.
sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's a great pour, but I think if I spent $30 on it, I would be like slightly disappointed.
Yeah. Because
But
MSRP is $50 to $60 for the bottle.
mhm.
Yeah, I think Ty, like if that was your first time trying it, I absolutely would spend the $30 to give
Yeah,
that a shot. I mean, you're probably getting what 2-3 ounces maybe. So what'd you think of it, Ty? Did you like it?
yeah, I would say it's like specifically important to try this one if you've never tried it at any price, just because it's not like a lot of people's jam. Like a lot of people either really love it or like avoid it at all costs. So I think it is like worth figuring out if it's your profile and something you would like hunt for, or maybe
Right.
even pay like a little bit above MSRP for.
Yeah.
Because like there are some Weller 12s that I've paid $15 or $20 more than MSRP for.
Yeah.
But that's because I know that I like it. So
Yeah. And
uh,
it's good. Yeah. Not blurry tonight. Hey, I'm not streaming from a potato tonight. I think I figured out, I told Nate before we were getting rolling. I had a bunch of background apps open, and one of which I think was running video. So I think that jacked me up. So we should be good tonight. Lag had asked, can you guys recommend a Weller for a reasonable price? Lag, which ones have you had? First off, if you had any of them, but if you haven't, I would just say grab a special reserve. That is still one of the first whiskeys that I ever really like started sipping neat. Weller Special Reserve was it. I bought it for $30, and that was like my real big introduction into like, getting into whiskey. That was 6 years ago.
yeah, I'd
Okay.
say for the price, it's hard. That's hard to beat that for sure.
Yeah, Lag, if you can get Special Reserve and you can find it for MSRP, I mean, I don't know, Nate, if you would do this, but like I would even stretch, like, even if you found Special Reserve, it's the green label. I don't think I have one right next to me right now, but if it's $30 to $50, I wouldn't go over 50, but just if you haven't had it before, give it a shot. I would. It's good.
Yeah, and I would see if it's something you like, and then if it is something you like, I think that the secondary price for Weller 107, which is like around like 100 to 110, is also like not super horrible to pay secondary for. Like
Yeah.
especially in Colorado, for whatever reason, I don't know how the distribution works, but we get like very little 107 compared to Weller 12s and Foolproofs. So in Colorado, I think like, I mean, I've bought a couple of 107s at $100. I know you have too, Joe.
I have. Absolutely.
So yeah, I think they're all worth it for MSRP.
Yeah.
This year's Weller 2024, the 12-year, I wouldn't pay that much more for MSRP. I probably would pay like $80 max. But yeah, I would try and get your hands on any of them if you can for MSRP. But
yeah,
Weller 107 for $100. I could.
I'd do all day.
Yeah, and
It's
it's like a
$100
lot of
bottle.
times if you're on like any secondary pages on Facebook or anything, you can usually post out an ISO and find one for about that.
Yeah, 100%. Ty said, so when he tried it, he said it was amazing. Next time, I feel like at that price, I should have just ordered it straight. Yeah. Yeah, obviously we're sipping it neat, but I mean, however you like it. But yeah, I mean, Weller 12, I've had it on ice. I've had it neat. I mean, neat is definitely for me. And I know Nate likes, like, that's probably our preferred and go to, but yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. I mean, it's one of those ones that like, I think it gets a lot of hate. I still think, and Nate, to your point, like, still a good bottle. You're going to buy it every time you see it. You can't pass on it, And honestly, any of the Weller lineup, like Nate said, if you can get them for MSRP, do it. You got to.
Yeah. Card said, can we get Weller 12 out here easy? I wouldn't say easy, but it's definitely not as hard to get as 107 for some reason. I don't know why.
107, we can find almost any other one but 107. It's nuts.
Yeah, I would say that like Weller 12 is in probably like the second tier of allocations.
Yeah.
In Colorado, it's like not every store is going to get a ton of them every year. But like at drops, there will be like plenty of cases.
100%.
Yeah.
Let's see. Lag. So if you heard and tuned in, yeah, they definitely say if you find a bottle, MSRP, grab that. Card paid $90 for 175.
Oh, that's great.
For Weller Special. I would do that. Drew said, I love Weller Special Reserve. Good price, great profile for low price. Had a couple. Yeah, Drew, telling you, man, like it's crushable. I always try to keep a handle if I can find them. They're great.
You shared that, or Mike's recipe, or I don't know if it was yours or Mike's, but the recipe for the old fashions. This is like a Weller Special Reserve old fashioned recipe that you kind of slip in your fridge. You put it in another bottle. But I've
Throw
made
it in the
like
other bottle.
I've probably made like 5 of those. I think
Yeah, they're
I've
phenomenal.
crushed like 2 or 3 bottles of Weller Special Reserve last year just doing that.
Oh yeah, you can't beat it.
Easy.
What's the big hype around Angels Envy? Um, I'm indifferent on Angels Envy. I I did when I was first getting into my like whiskey journey. I was buying up any and every kind of bottle. I'd be like, I go to liquor store, bottom shelf, top shelf, middle. I was just curious about everything. So I would say, and Nate, I want to hear your opinion. I actually really enjoy the Angels Envy rye, the butterscotch. Like it's like a butterscotch bomb to me. They're finished in I think a Caribbean rum barrel. It's so
Mhm.
sweet, but it's not. It tastes more like a flavored whiskey. It's so sweet. Like it's finished, of course, in the rum barrels, but I actually really enjoy that pour. I don't keep it in my cabinet regularly, but like if I know we're gonna have like guests over a party or something, like I'll get a bottle because you can put it on ice, you can sip it neat. I think it's pretty good. I'm not a big fan of just the regular port finish, but I do like. I've had a couple good picks, but I do like a port wine cast finish. You know that about me. Like I love
Mhm.
some of that funk that comes out of a wine barrel. But what are
Yeah.
your thoughts, mate? Give me something. Give me a hot take.
I think that hot take that the like regular port finish, I think it's like 91 proof or something. I think it's like a mixer to me. It's nothing special. It's almost like borderline bottom shelf, in my opinion.
Mhm.
It's like kind of sour. It's very thin. Doesn't
Yeah,
smell great. But I would agree with you on the rise. I've had some great pours of the rise. It's very like Christmassy rye as well. Like you're
yeah.
saying, it's like very
Oh,
sweet. Almost tastes
so sweet.
like a flavored whiskey, but at the same
Right.
time, it has like a perfect kind of rye spice.
Yeah.
It's a great rye. The thing I've noticed with them is sometimes you can find them for like $75, and then sometimes they're like 100. So like I think the
Yeah.
MSRP is like somewhere in the middle of that. Um,
Right.
but I've seen it at 100 plenty of times and wanted to buy it, and then have found it for like 20 to $25 cheaper than that. So if you want to try it, like see if you can poke around and get like a better price on it because I do think it's like a buy at like that 75 to $80.
Yeah.
Um,
100%.
but $100, I don't know. I think
Yeah.
there might be better stuff out there.
Oh
Um,
yeah. I'd agree. For 100 bucks, absolutely. For the price, you're right. Let me see.
but I
David
think
said, "What's the hot?"
the big hype around them is that they're I think they're Louisville.
Yes.
Kentucky distillery that does apparently great tours. It's like part of the Bourbon Trail. It's got that name. It has the heritage. But I don't think that their special release stuff and their limited release stuff is anything crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of like a weird take, but I don't think that they're doing it right over there.
Yeah. No, not a, yeah. I think there's opportunities a lot.
Yeah,
Um, David, last night we were talking, so David said, "When's the Hawk 2 video coming out?" I think that was some Kane. I can't remember who said it, but I'm gonna do a short on that, Nate, and it's gonna be wild. I'm gonna
what
like,
you're gonna hawk
what?
to it in a Glencairn and drink it?
Oh, that's a good idea too. I was thinking about just doing it from the bottle, then back in the bottle, and then
Oh, okay.
I'll share that bottle with you. It's no big
Oh
deal.
yeah, okay. Yeah, I'd love a sample of that.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
I got to get that. I filmed a couple shorts last night. Got a few done, so
Oh,
I got to
nice.
do that one. Yeah, so getting a few done. What's up, Chase? What's up, man? Thanks for jumping in. Card, thank you. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button. We appreciate it. I see it. Oh, it just went up to 9. Thank you. That just helps. I think get the live out there and get us pushed up in the algorithm. So thank you. Um, Ty said, "Have you tried Uncle Nearest?" I love Uncle Nearest. I actually need to get another bottle of Uncle Nearest. And I do want to do just a history video on that brand and everything that they've done. I love Uncle Nearest though; they're doing some incredible stuff.
Yeah, those 120 proof single barrels are awesome.
Dude, they're so. I don't think I've had a bad one. They're so good.
Yeah, they're very good.
Chase said, "I came across something cool. Middle West Spirits straight wheat whiskey at cask strength."
Whoa. That sounds great. I didn't know they made that.
What's the mash bill on that, Chase? Is it like 95 wheat and then 5% barley? Malted barley? If you know, let me know. I'm curious on that. Nate, that's got to be good. Got to be good.
I love like Bernheim. I think Bernheim's great. I wish they would make them like once released a year sort of thing. Spend a little bit more time on them.
Oh yeah.
But like a straight wheat whiskey is great. I feel like that's an untapped market for a lot of distilleries.
Yeah.
I think every like major distillery should have a wheat whiskey.
Yeah. I can't remember. Nate, did you try the Dodds Old Elk wheat? It's a 95.5 wheat whiskey finished in a Sauterne cask.
I did try that. Right? Yeah, you gave me a sample of it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's so sweet. It's so tasty.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. You're right though. I think that's I think a market where we need to see more of the wheat whiskeys. You know, a little resurgence there.
I think like what's it called? The only ones that I've had are like lots of Old Elk stuff. I have that Laws pick that's like I think it's like 60% wheat whiskey.
Yeah.
Blended with a wheated bourbon. Which is great. And then like Bernheim. But I wonder how Bernheim small batch is. If anybody's had that, let me know.
I've not heard good
things. I feel like that'd be a great mixer.
That's one whiskey I've never actually tried was the Bernheim like small batch. I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I'd like it. I love the batch.
This one, the Highlands.
I got this is a 39.8. This is actually one that I think you used to have.
Okay. I have a 39.30.
I can't remember where my Highlands one went. That's my problem with my set. This is why eventually I will have a speakeasy. Oh, here it is, Nate. I see my Highlands one. Hold on. I do want to revisit that one because we did that on the video.
Oh yeah.
Let me pull out.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Here it is.
Oh, that's a good cork pop.
We got this is the Dumb and Dumber. If you guys can see that sticker, so they tatered it up and put all that on there. Let's see. So 95 soft red winter wheat, 5 malted barley. Okay, Chase. Not a big wheater fan. I like it. It's way more spice than you think for the wheat. Really good viscosity. Oh man. Where Chase, where did you just find that locally? Like was it a drop allocated? I've not even heard of that. So I'm gonna do some research. Let's see. Chase. Wait, is Alan in here? I want to make sure that I miss Alan. Oh, he's way at the top. I didn't even see him. Alan, what's up, baby? Oh, I think when we were getting in and loaded, I missed all the chat. What's up, Alan? Sorry.
Oh yeah, I don't see anything from Alan in the chat.
Yeah, it's at the very top. I just scrolled on mine to the very top and I saw it. What's up, Summer? Tamales, you two goats. A card. Jason Cooper, I grabbed the 18-year Knob Creek tonight. Can't wait to crack it. Got it at MSRP.
Oh, nice.
I tried Steve. I know Steve's not in here. But he gave me a sample of last year's Knob 18. Dude, I was actually shocked at how good it was.
Never tried it.
Oh, you've never had? I still got a sample. I still got some left. So you're going to have to try it. It was actually, you and I like knob picks. I know you and I like, you give us a good knob pick. I think you would love the Knob Creek 18.
Yeah, I even love the 12, but I haven't had the 15 or the 18.
Yeah. I've tried the 15. The 15 is good. I think the 18 is better though. Okay, Alan's busy. Okay, all good, Alan. You just listen in, baby.
I don't think they make the 15 anymore.
Did they not make it?
I don't think so.
Is it all 18 now? Okay.
Yeah.
I remember I think the last time I had a 15 was probably 3 years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
We had
I've never seen it before, like even for an outrageous price, like anywhere in person. So I just don't think I don't think it's like an annual release for them.
Oh, Jason just said, yeah, it's every few years. So you're spot on. So they do it every once in a while. Okay. Chase said, let me see. So Chase said, yeah, Mad Vines is a small distributor that helps push smaller brands into Mississippi. They pick the barrel of it and reset. Oh, so the barrel pick, man.
Mm.
Ooh. That's awesome, Chase. I'll have to keep a lookout for that. Have you guys
Where's
had?
isn't oh, never mind, that's Missouri. I was gonna say soft red wheat. What's it called?
Oh, Ben
I can't
Holiday.
think of it. Ben Holiday.
Ben Holiday. Yep.
But they're in
Soft red wheat.
I think they're in Missouri, not Mississippi. But
Yes. Yeah, they're out in Missouri. Have you guys had a chance to try the new Four Roses single barrel? Did you get one of those, Nate?
I did, yeah. It's the OESK.
That's right.
It's awesome. It's great.
I know.
Highly
I need to get a
recommend.
bottle.
It's
I need
great
to go.
for $55. It's awesome.
Yeah, good stuff. Oh, I got to grab one. I've heard great things. Lag, did you get a bottle of that? Smash that like button. Thanks, Summer. Jason said, I can't wait. Last one on the shelf. Oh, man. Enjoy that, dude. What's your go-to flavored whiskey? Nate, what is it? What
What's
is it,
your
Nate?
go-to favorite whiskey? Or
Mine's
favorite? Mine's
mine's
Crown Royal Blackberry as of last week.
Oh, yeah, we had that on the last stream. You pulled that
Yeah.
out. I was like, dude. And then I had, for me, it's the Whiskey Cartel. They're local to Colorado, out of Commerce City, Colorado. They source MGP whiskey and then they infuse it with peaches, banana. So I love MGP whiskey as it is. So you throw in some fruit and infuse it in there. They've won a bunch of awards and stuff, but very small craft. And it's good stuff. That's my go-to. Tastes a little more natural to me. It's sweet though.
I think some of the first like bottles of whiskey I bought when I was like probably 21 or 22 was like Bird Dog. Bird Dog like peach whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
I would just drink it with ice, which I mean
Not bad.
did the job, you know?
Yeah. I can't. Yeah, the Bird Dog whiskey's too grainy to me. I get a
Yeah.
lot of like.
Oh, I'm sure it's horrible, but
Yeah.
it was
But
like
it does a job when you're young, you know?
yeah, that was like years and years before I drank whiskey for the flavor, you know?
Right. When you actually try to just enjoy the flavor and everything.
Yeah.
I have a 15-year and 18-year-old over NYC. Nate, you want one? Let me know. I'll send you pics. I'll tell you price. There we go. Look at Car, baby.
Oh, look at making the deals happen.
Dude, Big Poppy will take care of you, man.
I
Car,
do
the
want
goat.
to. I do want to try it because I have seen the 18 fairly often around here for like 180, um, especially in the springs. So
Yeah.
I just don't know if I can pull the trigger. I just don't know if it's that good. So
Yeah. Let's see. Ben Holiday. Ben Holiday Rick House in my 2025. Yeah. Oh, is it that the you're talking about the Rick House proof, Jason? Rick House proof? 25. We actually find that pretty regularly
yeah, yeah.
out here.
If you come to Colorado, you can probably find one pretty quick.
Cards that are ready for the UFC fights this Saturday. Two main events, right, Card? On Saturday?
Guys from Coppercraft bourbon. I have not heard of Coppercraft.
Oh, Coppercraft. Dude, Coppercraft.
I just can't read.
Yeah, I got a bottle. Where is it? I have a bottle. It's a Dodd store pick of Coppercraft.
Doesn't Coppercraft just sound like every like craft whiskey?
Cooper's, yeah, I think that's their
Like
thing.
there's too many like Cooper's Craft and Coppercraft and
yeah, here it is. I got it. I'll show you. It's a cool bottle. This thing is sweet. Look at this thing.
oh yeah, that's a cool bottle.
And it's got this nice big base. It's heavy though. Like it's crazy heavy. Yeah. They're branding everything. So it's MGP whiskey. So all distilled, but they're aging it there, bottling it. This one's a pick. So this one's 111 proof, but it's good. This one came from Dodds, but I love it. It's tasty.
It's a cool bottle.
That's funny. Yeah, yeah. Super cool. I don't know if you tried that one, Nate. I haven't opened one.
I know I have not. So
Try them. 2 title fights. Yeah, that's right.
What do you think of this one, Joe?
Phenomenal. It's just as good when we had it during that night we did the blind.
Yeah, I think it's opened up a lot too. Like it's
Yeah.
gotten I know we had it like a couple weeks ago, but I remember when I bought it, I liked this bottle, but I it wasn't the best single barrel I'd had from
No.
these. But
And
now I
that's what I
think
want
it
to
is.
try. I
Yeah.
want to go to the 39 because you and I last year when these came out, we lost our mind. Like we
Yeah.
were like, dude, this
Well,
one's great.
unfortunately, I have this 3930 that is like nowhere near this or the other one that I've had. Like it's kind of not great.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I don't I think it was that one. Yeah, that you're talking about. Was it the 39.8 or 3938?
39, yeah, 38. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, that one is special.
I think I have another one too. Hold on. I forgot that I had this. Oh, yeah. Look at this.
So much whiskey. Joe has way too much whiskey.
The problem, like, there's so many bottles.
You go in his like cabinets. He has like so many bottles that are like that much missing from them.
There's so many. It's like, ah.
It's like you can tell this guy just bought like a bottle of whiskey every single day for like 2 years and just took one pour out of it and then forgot about it.
I was like, oh, I still have that bottle. Like, I don't even know why, but like, I have a 39.9. I got this one from I think Wine Cellar, but yeah, this was the barrel next to this one, and I think this is the first one I got. You tried it and you were like, I love it. This I think 39.8 is better, but yeah, I forgot I had this one too.
Yeah, whichever one was the one that you bought me when you bought one was the one that was
39.9.
awesome.
Yeah, that was the one I haven't opened, and I partly haven't opened that one because it was so good. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, I would keep that one.
I was like, I want to sit on that one and wait.
Yeah, because I feel like these are going to become. I mean, they're already becoming more available,
They are.
and I don't know, they could become not as good, over the years.
100%.
So
I'm gonna go with this next one. I'm gonna go 39.8 real quick.
yeah,
I wanna back to back real fast. Let me see. Card said you guys ever Coppercraft. Football for me, card for sure. But I watch UFC like if it's on and I feel like paying. That's my thing is like I always have a hard time paying because they can't get pricey. So I always watch the highlights. Alan said, I'm at work and a coworker of mine just lost his wife and came back today. Al gave me that 107 today, so I brought some for a toast for him. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that.
yeah. Sorry to hear that.
That's nice of you, dude. Bring a 107, have a little toast and a pour. I like that, man. Football, good man, tamales, yeah. No, but Chase, I haven't heard of Lost Lantern. I don't know what that is. Lost Lantern whiskey. I dig UFC more than football. Let's see. Ty said, is there any bottle? Oh, that's a good question. That's a really good question, Ty. So, Nate, any bottles that have been discontinued that you wish you could try one last time? Is this Crown Maple? Oh, Crown Maple was good.
Oh, man.
Early times Black Cap.
That's one of them.
That's easily one of them.
What about like a Bell Mead MGP? Have you ever had one of those?
I have, yeah. And
that's like, I feel like that's the best MGP you can ask for. Just
I had
like
one of the
old stuff that's
shape.
like old MGP that for distilleries that like thought they could make their own stuff and then completely fell off. I think Bell Mead's like a great example of that. And then like Nelson Bros, all the stuff they make now is just like doesn't even come close to the old MGP that they had. I don't know. There's a lot of others. I've really only started my like whiskey journey like within the last 3 years. So I'm sure if I have been doing this for longer, there would be a longer list. But seems like nowadays they're just making more stuff. So
you know what? You know what though? One that I think this is discontinued a long time. I was thinking about it. Eagle Rare 101.
Oh yeah. Dude, I bet that's so good.
I think they discontinued that. It was either the 80s or the 90s. Mm-hmm. Well before I would have been drinking any whiskey. But I'm like, oh, man, I have like one of the tin like little boxes of the old Eagle Rare, and it's a short stout bottle. to try that, man. You imagine if Eagle Rare was just always bottled at 101 proof instead of 90, dude.
It'd be too good. It'd
That'd
be
be way
too good.
Yes, and I know they're probably saying like, well, why don't you just get E.H. Taylor small batch? I get it, but it's not the same. It's different.
Not the
I
same.
want the eagle. I want the eagle on the bottom. All right.
I think Eagle Rare is so cool. I think that if there was any bottle that I wanted more than anything, it was Eagle Rare 17 this year. Just because I think it's just such a cool, like it's probably, I heard it was so good, but I don't know. I just like Eagle Rare is just so cool to me. It's like the coolest looking bottle.
It is. Yeah, it's a cool. You get a single barrel. Like they're cool bottles. I love them.
Yeah.
I get more excited over like Eagle Rare single barrels than most. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
Jira said, cheers, where y'all from? We're out in Colorado. Jira. Colorado.
What's up, Al?
What's up, Al? What's up,
Gordon in the house?
Let me see. Have you ever tried Crown Cast 16? I have not, Will. I've not had that. Curious how that is, though. Crown Cast 16. What do you think of that? Lost Lantern does single barrel source from other distilleries. David, was Lost Lantern the ones who did that crazy? Were they the ones who did that crazy or Wild Turkey Buffalo Trace distillate pick? Was that them or no? You remember, Nate, when that was all getting hyped up? I think you sent me a picture of it.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's Lost Lantern who did that. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. I mean,
that was a cool. I just the story alone, I'd want to
Lost
bottle.
Lantern. Yeah.
We got all the legends in here. Appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. Chase said a recent batch.
That's great. Yeah.
Oh yeah, OBSF. That's one of the better recipes. Recently found that they released several single barrel wheated bourbons from a closed down Mississippi distillery 45 minutes from my house. I never knew it even existed. Bottles were going for 150. Wow. Man. Chase and Alan. Got the crew in here. Ty, by the way, I'm so subscribing. You guys are absolutely awesome and so fun to interact with. Thank you so much for being so engaged. Ty, we appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Thank you, Ty. We appreciate you.
Yeah, we appreciate you, dude. It's always nice, just like Nate and I always say, like, just you get through like the work week and the hustle and bustle and it's busy and, just to kind of sit down, have a pour. We're all over the country, just kind of hang out, chill. It's nice. Ooh, Card, thank you, man. Thank you. Will Wilson Joe's great, but discontinued back in 2012. Oh, okay. I would have loved to try that. That probably was banging. These guys are legit. Thank you. Alan, thank you, man. Will is the GOAT, baby. We got David in here. We got all the GOATs in here. Give David that freaking Blu-ray. Yeah, you're right. You know what? Hold up. And Will. Hold up. Can I do it in here? Yes, I can. Look at this. Wait, hold up. Watch this. Boom. Okay. David, here we go. Wait, hold up. Tiffany, what's up? Here we go, baby.
Hey.
Somerset, I got a request for you to drink one for your sister. Oh, okay. My favorite one, Prime Time. I got to go grab that upstairs. That's that Prime 1792 Foolproof. All right.
Yeah.
That one's good. David, you should be, if you type in again, David, just let's see what happens, baby. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Oh, look at Will now, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's light this thing up in blue.
Got that ranch. Light up the chat blue.
I got you, Tiffany. Tiffany, are you sitting next to David right now? What's going on? How'd she know? How'd she say, hey? There we go. Let's go. What's so BLB? I got the OBSF last night, went back tonight and bought a backup. Cheers. OBSF, is it BLB? Is that the I'm assuming, I don't know if they did like the regular batch, like the 100 proof, or is that a barrel proof? Dude, I feel like Nate, like you and I talked about this, I feel like Four Roses gets too much hate. Honestly.
Yeah, it kind of does. I don't know why. I don't know. I think that I think the recipe stuff is like, in my opinion, is like a little bit too much. I think they should make like
Too
3
many reps.
recipes instead of however many they have, 10. Um, and I just don't think that their like limited edition bottle is ever like anything insane. I don't know. I've heard that there's some of them can be really good, but
Yeah.
I wish they would just like, I don't know, bump the proof up a little bit, make them a little older.
Yeah, I think they need to be more creative too. I want to see some fun. Like, I want to see a finish Four Roses. Like, finish that thing in a rum barrel. Do something different.
Yeah. Well, me and Ben found one of them in Colorado Springs, like when we were down there like 3 weeks
Yeah,
ago, and
limited edition.
yeah, he's gonna open that one soon. But
Yeah,
but yeah, man, they're like $250. It's
yeah,
like we were like
it's too
both
much.
bourbon hunting, and I was like, I had just got a Russell's 13 or a 15,
50.
and I was like, I can't like, I was like, this one's got to be you if you want it. That's what he said, because it was my turn to buy something, and I was like, if you want it, like get it, but I'm not
Yeah,
spending like $600 on 2 bottles of bourbon, you know.
yeah, no,
Like,
that's pushing it.
but
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know why they get so much hate. I think that a lot of their stuff's really good. I think that definitely the new single barrels are like, they seem like they're like a hit. Everybody that I've talked to that has had one says they're great. I have one of the OBS Ks and it's awesome.
hey, let's do a video. Let's get all three of the recipes, the 100 proof one, and let's do a blind.
Yeah,
And maybe we'll throw in one like random crazy one that's 100 proof, like this as a a control
yeah,
or something.
yeah. That'd be crazy. I know they used to sell them at Costco. They had the like sampler packs.
Yeah.
I don't know if they
Oh,
still do that anymore.
Mike
Uh,
has one of those.
I
Mike's
think
got
they
one.
might be all 100 proof though, which isn't like
Okay.
the end of the world. But yeah, that'd be fun. It would be really
That'd be
hard to
wild.
get all of those recipes though. That would take like weeks
That'd be
to like
that'd be a
figure
long
out.
night too. That'd be a
Yeah,
long.
be a lot of Four Roses.
Let me see. Oh man, holy crap. Hold on, let me see. Oh, we I'm barking like a dog. Yep, we got the blue in here. Tiffany's a GF. She's so happy. Big shout out to Tiffany. We got David. Yeah, just gotta like remind me. I'm like, oh yeah, let's do it. BLB said it's 100 proof single barrel. Yeah, I gotta find those, Nate. Yeah, I gotta go. I haven't
I
seen
can
them
get you
local.
one. I can go get you one right now. There's a bunch of Total Wine, like 10 seconds from my house. They have 2 recipes.
Do they? Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
I think
Maybe
they're
I'll go through those.
54.99 or something.
Okay.
Um,
I'll go snag some.
yeah, just let
Hey.
me know. I'll literally grab them for you.
Okay.
Um,
Pay $45 for it. Good money. Yeah, dude. BLB, that's incredible value. Al said he's got a 2022 limited edition that impressed me. Actually, Al, the 2022, I think I tried that one. And I think my buddy Mike still has one. I think he's got a 2022. I haven't had it in a while, but we had it at a blind blitz. It's like this big competition that they do every year. And it's all of the allocated bottles or most of the allocated bottles. And then you go through and you're basically like blinding off and you have to guess like the proof, the distillery, all that stuff. It's a blast. It's a good time. And then whoever wins, you get like a bottle of Pappy 15 or Lot B or whatever allocations, which is super cool. And you pay like $80 to get into it, and it's fun, but it gets crazy. It's a good time though. What kind of channel is this? Y'all drinking whiskey and talk? What's up, Raging Cajun? You goat? So we do it, baby. We got all the goats in here tonight. Degenerates raging. Give Joe mama. Give mama a wrench. I don't know what she does to do with that. she'll like mute all of us. I'd be worried. Joe, I got a mail run to make for card. Try to get me your address. And dude, Chase, I'll hit you up on Instagram, man. Done. That'd be cool, man. We can do some sample swaps too. I gotta ship out. I got a bunch of samples I gotta ship out to different folks. Don't try the curveball barbecue whiskey.
don't
Nate's
plan
already
on
got a
it.
bottle, dude. Nate's got a bottle. I know he did.
I forget who was talking about flavored whiskeys, but one that I have had that is actually really good is uh the dough ball
Mm,
dough ball what is it called?
cookie dough?
Cookie dough, yeah. The
No,
cookie
Nate,
dough one.
no. I bought a bottle of that. I almost puked. It
I
was
think
so
it's
gross.
like so good.
I got the sample, like the little shooter. Yeah, Ty was asking that question earlier. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it should just be drinking flavored whiskey, I guess.
Hey, maybe I'll start taking my blending videos to the next level, and I'll buy like a dough ball and like then put
Yeah.
tahini in it, or maybe Tabasco, and then hey,
We should do a flavored whiskey blind and see which one's the best one.
that'd be fun. If we could find all like the similar flavors, like all maple or all honey or something like that, that'd be a lot of fun. Barbecue whiskey is a palate freaker, I believe it. Hawk, what's up, baby? Welcome. Good as a mixer, but that's it. Yeah, Ty, I believe that, man. Ty tried and I can't do it again. That's what Al said. Chase, you are a goat. Whenever you're free, shoot me a text. I know, Mom. I know. Barbecue. Denied. Irish apple. Irish apple's the only one. Carl, we don't know what Hayden was on last night. He was going crazy.
I got to rewatch that live now. Apparently,
you got to go watch towards the end. You'll see he was off.
What was Kanan doing?
Katie was just kind of sitting there like, what? Let's crack it up. Anybody tried the venison whiskey made by the same people that made the crab one you gave to Kanan? David, no, man. I actually, this is like, I love like people pushing the boundaries of whiskey, and like I was really close to buying that bottle. I didn't buy it, but maybe I will. Maybe I'll do it for y'all, and Nate will blind it with me.
I really don't ever want to try the crab whiskey ever.
Wait, did you get to try it, Nate? I can't remember.
I don't think I ever will.
I got actually a bunch left, so congratulations.
I
played yourself.
I think I'm actually good.
No, you played yourself.
I don't think I want anything to taste like crab except for king crab.
Maybe
sushi.
Hawk said, "Where are the cigars at? Only thing I know, dude. Hawk, I need give me some summer weather. Sit outside on the porch, get a cigar on the floor. Woo!
Say less.
Anybody
more months? Crown whiskey flight would be good.
Ooh, that's on. Yeah, I have some Crown Peach upstairs. I think I have Crown Apple already. You have the blueberry.
I'll hook you up with blueberry.
Blueberry, huh?
Blackberry. Oh no, blackberry.
Blackberry.
My mistake.
I
think they have a lot. I think they probably have too many flavors.
If we can get the little shooters, we should do it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Al, they have a duck whiskey. I forgot about that. I'd probably buy that too. I probably would.
There's no way that people are going to convince me that the crab whiskey is good, guys. Come on.
It's not bad. It's not terrible. All right, Nate.
Okay, I was intrigued until you actually said that it tastes like crab, and then I was like, okay, well, I guess that's like if it's good. And then I heard how it was made, where they age it or they finish it in crab. No, there's no way I'm trying that. There's no way, guys. I'm sorry.
And all that crab water gets blended into the whiskey.
Crab water, dude. I'm drawing the line. There's no way.
Look at all the crab emojis. The people want it. You got to do it for the people.
You know what? I'll do it for everybody if everybody wants it. But I'm gonna be kicking and screaming.
I think y'all just gave us the idea right there. That's the next blind. I'm gonna after we end tonight, I'm going on Sealbox and I'm ordering the whole damn lineup, and Nate's gonna do it with me.
Oh man, I don't think I'll be able to get past the fact that it's just crab water.
Who all tried it? Al got to try it. Alan tried it. Alan said it was pretty good too. I mean, everyone I think was like, yeah, it's not bad. My dad tried it. My sister tried it. Yeah, it tastes like the ocean, baby. What's wrong with that? Ocean spray. Delicious.
I'm a seafood fan, so.
It'd be good, I'm telling you. Someone got, yeah, it's funky. I blinded my neighbor on it. He had no idea. I just poured it in his glass. We were sitting out. We were doing a fire outside one night. And I was like, after I gave him a purple top and like we're sipping all these nice allocated bottles, I said, hey man, I got one more pour I want you to try. It's a really special, highly allocated. It's a 200 milliliter bottle. I had to go through some craziness to get it. He's like, dude, I'm so excited. I can't wait. Pour it up. He has no idea. He didn't even know I ordered it. He's sitting there, he's smelling it. He's like, okay, it kind of smells like a gin. It's actually not bad. He's like, it kind of smells like briny though. And I'm like, weird, dude. I don't know. Maybe that's just you. Then he tried it. He couldn't guess crab though,
That's funny. Well, yeah. I don't know what to say. Not looking forward to it. I guess I have to try it now, but
you're gonna give it a shot. We'll do the blind.
Okay.
How's that Four Roses hitting?
Great.
Good.
Yeah, I've only had this for like a week, and
you made a good dent, dude.
Going down.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, it's tasty.
Comment. Tomato. Let me see what Tomato say. I miss it. Let me see. Hold on. Cram. Oh, goat comment, Tomas. Let's see. Thinking about buying the Frank Sinatra Jack Daniels, but the grocery store I found it charging for $200. I've never had the Frank Sinatra Jack Daniels. I think partly because of how expensive it is.
Yeah, I wonder what the deal is with that.
Yeah, has anyone had that?
Or Frank Sinatra collector thing?
Right.
I don't know if it's like anything special from Jack Daniels.
Like, is it gimmicky or it's a cool bottle. The whole display is really cool, but I just don't know.
Yeah, I just don't know. I mean, I don't even know if it's any different. Is it? It probably is, but someone probably knows. But
might be like 100 proof, and I see it all the time, but I just don't know. Maybe I'll try.
Like, how could it be better than a like what is it, like the 97 proof single barrels?
Right. Yeah.
Like what?
There's no way.
What do you got there? Oh, screw you.
This isn't the Dodge one. I have another Dodge one. This is the Colorado Fall 2022.
Didn't know we were flexing, but
I didn't. Oh.
I'll pull out my $300 bottle.
Yeah, let's get our $300 bottles out real quick. Dave's got the elusive Russell 15. I'm gonna pour up a Willet Purple Top. I got this extra one from Security Discount Liquor. Big shout out to James and the whole security team. I'm almost done on this one. This one is phenomenal. Really.
Is that an 8-year?
Yes. The Dodge one's a 9-year. This one's an 8-year. My two favorite.
This one's a 15-year.
Oh, just a 15-year, no big deal.
Yeah.
Let me see. BLB says just subscribe, but I heard cigars. I'm a big fan of cigars. Always got to do. BLB, appreciate you subscribing, man. Thank you. Yeah, we'll have to do some once it gets a little warmer outside, we go sit outside, get a little fire pit going, maybe do like a evening stream. Nate, we could bring these lights out here, right? We can bring the lights out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Easy.
That'd be kind of fun to do like a fire pit stream,
Oh, that'd be so sick.
Sit out. I got a
vibes would be immaculate.
That'd be awesome.
Oh God, dude.
Vern, got to teach me. I'll be right behind you. What's the best beginner? Oh, that's a good question, Card. What's the best beginner cigars? James, no tie. Alan said, "Don't do it. Get the square-shaped Jack Daniels bottle." Oh, Alan is saying get these bottles instead.
These ones. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, there's no way that those don't taste better than like the Sinatra. Yeah. Like even the black ones, the ones that are like 97 proof, that are single barrels that are that same shape. Yeah. There's no way that does not taste better than any Jack Daniels or Jack Daniels like special release that's in the Sinatra box. 100%. Slow down on cigars.
Oh, let me see. Get that out of here.
See you, Chewbacca.
Ryan, I don't know if you're still in here. I don't know how to answer that question, or if I don't want to get canceled. All right.
I don't see that.
I don't think you would, but it's
Yeah,
right on the line.
I think it got deleted, but
Yeah, I can see it. I can unsee it, but yeah.
okay.
Any of them are worth your money. So Chase said I've slowed down on cigars. I've dabbed in them for quite a bit. Cigars of ago, or 2 or 4. Yeah, 5.8. Kibak. Any Japanese whiskey you guys would recommend? So Ty, for me, I'm actually starting to buy more Japanese whiskeys now. Not buy like a lot, but I am exploring them. I picked up one that was a really cool bottle. Called Kujira. I did a review on it on my channel. Really good, but it tasted like sesame seeds. And I have had Hibiki. I think is phenomenal. Like if you can find Hibiki, that's obviously one of the best ones. Even just like the standard Suntory, like $30-$40 bottle. That's a great one for mixers. I've made whiskey sours with it. Really, really good. Will said, "Cheers to the first troll."
The Nika coffee malt.
Oh, yeah, the coffee. Yeah,
that's the only one that I've had.
I've never had that one. I've seen it.
Yeah, I'll give you a sample of it. I've got a bottle of it.
Oh, do you? Oh man,
yeah.
I'd love to try it.
Jack
Daniel's Sinatra is made like Coppercraft, is what I was told. They score the barrel. They score the barrels on the inside. Interesting. I made it. I had a troll. Hey,
welcome. We did it.
First troll is the most memorable. Yeah, that question was crazy. I didn't know what to say.
You'll have to text me what he said later.
I'll text you after. Yeah, I'll send it to you. Hey. Cheers, yeah. Cheers to that troll. Ryan, if you're still in that whatever, cheers, man. Let's see, what's this? He was booted fast, so not sorry. Yeah, I saw it card. I could still see it. Jack Daniels bonded. Yeah, it's pretty good. Prime time. All right, I'll go run and get the prime time after this. My dad popped in here. He said, after dying at age 82 in 1998, Jack Daniels, Sinatra was buried in the cemetery near Palm Springs, California, with a bottle of Jack Daniels and a pack of Camel cigarettes. 2 regular companions tucked into his suit. That's kind of badass.
Do you think if Jack Daniels died, he went into his coffin with a bottle of Jack Daniels?
Dude, okay. Actually, this is weird. Okay. I got a book called Dead Distillers, made by out of New York, Kings County. Okay, Dead Distillers. There's a story in there about Jack Daniels. Supposedly, this is what the story says in all the history. Jack Daniels like found religion later on, and when he was like kind of nearing the end of his life, he was like, "I'm done with all the whiskey. I don't want my name associated with it anymore." And completely like got like after having a whole run of promoting his brand, pushing it, growing a huge business, he's like, I'm done with it. Isn't that crazy? I would have thought the same. Like, he's gonna go out, boom, give me that bottle, bury me with it,
Yeah.
Nope.
He didn't want all the sin.
No, get the whiskey out of here.
I think Jack Daniels is synonymous with sin with probably any product in the world.
Oh, probably. Absolutely. With how big it is, absolutely. That's like that's the whiskey everyone knows, Jack Daniels.
Yeah. Well, I think they're synonymous with sin because just when you have too much Jack Daniels, bad things happen.
Bad things happen.
Every bad story starts with too much Jack Daniels.
Too much Jack Daniels. Hibiki, yeah, B.O.B. Al, Hibiki's amazing. Papa Spencer laying down the history. He really is. He's coming up in here laying down the Tiffany amazing support system. Joe, cheers, the fan for it. Big shout out to all the family in here.
Goals.
That's right.
We are family.
They're always supporting, always popping in here.
How's that purple top?
I've just been smelling it because I love the smell. I paid $250 for this one.
That's great. This is one of the best whiskeys ever made.
Dude. All right, so Nate, what we're doing, we already talked about this. We need to get together, whether we go to your place, my place. We're doing a highly allocated whiskey blind. I want to throw Dodd's Purple Top in there. I want to throw Russell's 15 in there. I want to throw my bottle of King of Kentucky. I'm just kidding. I don't have that bottle. I wish I had that bottle.
And get some Pappy in there.
We're throwing this in there, highly allocated. Am I right?
Oh yeah.
We have to throw this in there, and then maybe we're throwing like Coy Hill, or we could throw a BTAC in.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, we should try and narrow it down to like 5.
Yeah, 5 highly allocated.
Yeah.
I want to do it. I want to test yours and my gangster. I want to see.
Well, it's funny when I was trying to give Kanan some blinds when he was doing those shorts at your house. Yeah, I kind of knew. I did one where I gave him Thomas Handy and then the Penelope 15-year, the light whiskey.
Oh yeah,
and like I tried both of them afterwards, and it's crazy how much better the light whiskey is than the Thomas Handy. Like,
yeah,
and I think that is probably, I would probably take that over this year's George C. Stagg.
You're not wrong. I probably would too.
I think it's.
I would never pass on it, like it, but I think flavor wise, especially if you started blinding them, yeah, you can't. I don't think you're gonna.
Yeah, I just think it's superior. We should have some of that at the end of the night.
Okay, I got my American
light done.
Let me see. Chase said Russell's 15, my number 2 bottle for 2024. What was your number 1, Chase?
Yeah. I want to know what your number 1 was.
Russell 15 was probably my favorite for 2024 to be out of all the allocations I've had, cellar aged, some of the old Fitzes.
Yeah. I would say it's mine too.
Yeah, that phenomenal pour. Al, of course, man, happy to share. I got to get you. I'll get you guys some more since I have another Dodd's Purple Top now. I'll get you guys some more of that one so you guys can try that one too. Chase, I can't find one MOC anything under 350. Al said he wants an invite. Nate, we should bring Al up, man. Al's a cool dude, man. I love Al.
Oh yeah,
Al, we can get Alan. We can do it up.
Let's do that for sure.
That'd be fun. Oh, David said, but how's that Russell's 15 with tahini?
Oh, it's only one way to find out. We'll have to do that.
Did you see how much I put in there though? That was like, I don't know what I wasn't thinking. I was just like,
that was a lot. I thought you were gonna like go like this, and then you were just like boom, boom, just dousing it.
It didn't look like that much, like when I was dumping it in there.
Oh, really?
Like it did, like, but now when I watch the video, I'm like, oh man, like a lot came out. When I was doing it like up close, I'm like, doesn't look like much is coming out. That high zoom on the HD, I'm like, oh yeah, I played myself.
You probably put a good like a tablespoon and a half in there.
Let's see, card sample incoming. That purple top is special. Is Abraham Bowman going to be widely released now? No. Well, they're still going to be doing it distillery only. And I think a lot. I think I said it in my video. That's my knock on it. Like, you can't get it. Like it's hard. It's harder to get the BTAC and even Pappy because it's only released at the distillery. There's only 2,000 to 4,000 bottles per release, and they do Abram Smith, which is a cask strength, and then they do those Abraham Bowmans twice a year. That's it. Only at the distillery. So you can't get it unless you want to pay secondary, hopefully, but people mark them up like crazy. Someone was selling that bottle for, I think it was like $800, I think, on one of the national secondary groups. I'm like, no, it's good, but I don't know.
It's crazy.
Any thoughts on Glenfiddich? No, I actually haven't had a whole. I think I've tried maybe one Glenfiddich, but I do want to start getting into some Irish and Scotches now and just tasting some new stuff. To be honest, not much of a Scotch. Yeah, I'm the same. I think Nate agrees. We're not big into the whole Scotch thing.
I like them. I like them if they're not peated.
If they're not peated, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I don't want
If
the
they're not
peat.
peated, they can be great.
Yeah, 100%. Let's see. Hitting Dodds next week. Yeah, I'll go check out Dodds, man. Grab some picks, man. We got great stuff. NBC Whiskey or pick blinded, then reblinded beats Russell's 15. You got a bottle of that, right, Nate?
Yeah.
That's right, baby.
But Kane just got in the chat, so I can't blind it against Russell's 15.
Oh, is he in here?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. What's up, baby?
What's up, my dude? I mean, I'll do it, but I'll be able to tell which one's which.
Do it, Nate. Do it. Let's test this game right now.
That pick is great.
Blind the Whiskier NBC pick up against Russell's 15. We're going to test this gangster right now.
Where is it?
Let me see. Wow. Russell's 10 or Russell's 10 or Russell's 12? Russell's 12.
Also, I got really bored one night and just put wax on it and kind of tatered it out. So,
dude,
don't judge me.
I like it. You threw me off with that. That looks cool, though.
That
looks like the Venom, like, Spider-Man Venom. That looks like that Venom. Yeah. Hey, let's see. NBC. All right, Russell's 10. I'd say. Is there a Russell's 12 though, Nate? Is there Russell's? I'm thinking. I know Russell's. There's no. So yeah. So lag. I don't think there's a 12. There's a 13. So if you mean 13, I would say Russell's 13 if you could find it. Russell's 10. This like the single barrels and stuff can be good. Just depends. To chat with Al for hours. I have someone good. I know, man. When we all went to dinner that night when Kanan was here, and we were down at Sushi in the Springs, man, Al was sitting across from me, and we were just sharing like amazing stories about life and past lives, and that was such a good time. We had some pours, had some whiskey. That was awesome. That dinner was amazing. Grab these 3 bottles, come back. So it's Abram that is cast strength released widely that the distillery. Yep, you got it, Will. Yeah, so Abram is the one. Abraham is their special releases. Last year they did a French oak. This year was an American oak. So technically it was just like their Abram release. So that's what like I was like after I got picked and selected, I was like, well, I got to fly across the country. Like it's an American oak. I got to do it. NBC have 3 bottles on the shelf now. Yeah, Nashville Barrel Company's killing it. Testing Nate's gangster. We're about to test Nate's gangster right now. He's about to pick. He's going to pick the NBC. We go see.
We gonna see.
Yeah, Card's not drinking until he's got a few more weeks to go. Not really putting it to task, but still interested to see. Yeah, we're going to see what he says. It might be closer than I think he thinks.
All right, so I got A and B.
Okay.
See you guys up.
Close your eyes, dude. Put your head up and close your eyes.
Huh?
Put your head up like this. Yeah, close your eyes too. Mix them up.
Yeah. We're mixing them up. Reverse.
There you go. Yep. Make them dance, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. Bands make her dance.
Bands make her dance. Alex, it doesn't. Especially when you drink responsibly. But Card said, get out of here, baby.
All right. I have the chat on my iPad. I'm not gonna look at it. I'm putting it down.
I like it.
All right. I'm gonna show you guys whatever this is. I'm trying to make sure I'm okay. There we go. Can you see the letter?
It's kind of hard to see, but
can you see it?
Oh yes, I see it now. Okay. Yep,
okay.
I see it.
All right.
You can't see chat, so we could talk.
But yeah, I won't look at the chat.
Yeah. While you're doing that, Ty.
Great. Okay.
Ty, I'm gonna come back to that question. We're gonna test Nate's gangster, but that's a really good question. I wanna answer that one for sure.
Can you see the letter? This is just the second one. So I mean, if you saw the first one, you know which one's which.
Yeah, you're good.
I think I can already tell on the nose, but
single malt whiskey. Oh, BLB. If that's finished in Armagnac barrels, that's got to be crazy good. That's got to be nuts. I can't wait to try it. Everyone says this is good. Trust you guys. Yeah. Shit. I'm locking myself inside of Russell's liquor store.
whoa. Okay.
Okay. How's the first one hitting?
It's great.
Okay.
Tastes awesome. I will say I get more on the nose than the first one.
Okay.
Very similar. Very similar noses.
Hey.
I mean, but this one is like twice the flavor.
Okay.
Oh. It's good. But it's not Russell's 15.
You know?
Oh, I know. I mean, it's great. Like, I don't know, man. The Russell's 15 just freaks your palate in a way. It's not like it's that much better, like flavors and like finish and like mouthfeel, but it's just like it's got that like I don't know, man. It's just got that like little like super high end limited release like creaminess note that I find like in a lot of stuff like it. Like on like honestly all like the Michter's 10s and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Even like the 1924, like William LaRue, George C. Stagg, like they all have like a little bit of like I can't even describe it, but it's like just a tiny like hint of like an ice cream or something.
Are you gonna cry, Nate, when the Dodds Purple Top crushes the Russell's 15?
I thought you were gonna say, "Are you gonna cry when you find out it's not?" Because I just looked at it, but I would have cried.
Did you get it right?
Sorry, say it again.
Yeah, did you get it right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you knew what Russell. Okay, I said I'd make sure.
Yeah. Sorry, say what you said again.
Oh, well, yeah, we're gonna when we do our our highly allocated high proof blind, and I throw that Dodds Purple Top in there. We put it up against Russell's 15. Are you gonna cry when that Dodds Purple Top smokes the Russell's 15?
Whoa. There's no way.
We go a bottle for
I know you've had this at a bar, but like you need to like have this bottle. Like it's the best thing I've ever had. Like
it changes the experience.
Yeah, it's just the top like probably top 3 best things I've ever tasted. Probably it's definitely the best thing I own right now.
I'll be curious to see because you know how much I love my purple tops. Like I'll be curious to see how.
I bet your purple tops are great, but
they're great. I will be curious to see when we put the Abram Smith, like the Abraham Bowman, the special release in there because it's essentially just George T aged in Virginia.
Yeah,
I want to see really test and see what goes on.
Kanan, if you're still in here, this pick is amazing. It's incredible. It's so good. So good. I think it's better than Stagg. I'll say that. It's better than mostly everything that Buffalo Trace makes. But
100%. Yeah.
Doesn't stand a chance against the Russells, unfortunately. Which, who thought it would? I don't know. Somebody did.
We got to blind. If we blinded it, I wonder if it'd be a different outcome. We'd have to blind it.
Blinded what?
Like that, you would have no idea what bottles were poured in the glasses.
Sorry, what are you talking about?
Well, like if we blind you and like put Nashville, Russell's 15, some other like some nice good bottles, but you didn't know what bottles.
Yeah.
I wonder if it changed.
I don't know.
You'd have to.
I mean, yeah, I can. I mean, I didn't want to say it, but I could tell like on the nose without even smelling the other one that this is Russell's 15, just because like So yeah, mix some other ones in there. Who knows? But I'm gonna keep drinking this pour because
so freaking good. See, man, Purple Top is some of the butteriest bourbon I've ever had. The bottle I have, I feel like I have to pick apart the tasting notes and layers because they constantly evolve from start to finish, dude. See, man, you are 100% right. To me, it's like a culmination of all the top distilleries, the Heaven Hills, the Buffalo Traces, the Wild Turkeys. Like, it's just, you get the sweet, you get a little funk, you get a little dustiness in there. You get the right single barrels. Like, this one is really good. The Dodds one is amazing. You can't go wrong. They're phenomenal. Seaman, I think Seaman, you commented on my on the video where I was talking about the purple top. I remember seeing you in there. Welcome to the live, man. Whiskey, your stream last night was wild with the trolls, and Hayden saying stick a finger in it. Gotta put Hayden in timeout, I think. Go back and watch it. Go back and watch it. He was on one last night. Nate passed the gangster test. He did pass the gangster test, man. We put him in the test. He passed. He knew. He knew. You got the whiskey you're pick right now? Is that what you're sipping?
Yeah, Nashville. Yeah.
Grab mine real quick. Here we go.
Yeah, this is a great pick. Did you help Kanan with this one?
No. He did this one with Caleb.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this one when he told me, like, he did it on a live, and I was like, oh man, I know they're gonna pick a monster, and they did.
Yeah, that's great.
Damn, looks like Joe must have got an iPhone. It's not pixelated. I know I'm not running on potato mode. I told Nate though, you're late, Kanan, but I said I had a bunch of stuff running in the background. After we got off the live that night, I had like all these apps open, videos, like everything. I forgot to close it.
I don't think I've closed anything on my phone in probably 3 years.
What are you trying to say, Nate? You trying to say
I don't have to do that on my iPhone, like it's not something I have to worry about. So.
It's just got so much processing power. It's just
yeah. Oh yeah, totally. That's totally why.
Need the JT pick in the blind to match the color of the Russell's 15. That JT pick is crazy too. My man, dude, Al was saying some wild thing that Al was cracking me up last night. That was a good time, Al. Yeah, looks like Joe must have been, yeah, whatever, Kaden. I had a problem with Nate. I had no problem with Nate last night. C-Man, very special bottle for sure. Glad to be here. Love the channel. Thank you, C-Man. I appreciate it. Really appreciate you being here. Oh, we got Alec up in here. What's up? We got Whiskey Land in the house. Been loving the streams, man. You guys been killing it. Shit hit the fan. Okay, here we go. Let's go back. I want to answer Ty's question because he answered this, and this was, I thought, a really good question. So, if shit hit the fan right now, what 3 bottles are you grabbing from your cabinet?
Like, if shit hit the fan, that's just like such a funny situation.
I've never thought about this. That's a great question.
Yeah, I've never thought about that. Oh man,
what 3 bottles, Nate? What is it?
I mean, do I get to pick anything?
Any of your bottles? Well, no, that you have.
Oh, in my house. Okay, yeah. I got it. Yeah, like if
Tornadoes coming.
I was in
Tornadoes
California,
coming. You got to get out the house. Tornadoes on its way.
Tornado. Oh man, I feel like I got to grab this one.
You got to grab the Russell's 15. Yep.
Got to grab the old Riff.
Okay, old Riff.
Oh man, it's funny because there's some that are really good that I don't have that much left in, so it'd be foolish for me to grab them.
Yeah, you got to think about that too.
So because of that, I would say I would grab that. I have a Weller 107 Cheers pick that hardly has a dent in it. So
okay,
that's coming with me.
I like that. It's a good set. Mine are easy.
I might actually leave the old Rip because there's not much left in it, and I would grab the Redwood Empire Haystack Needle.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a really, really good one.
Yeah,
I'm going by my Dodds Purple Top, my Abraham Bowman, and I'm gonna go with my other Purple Top.
All right.
Those would be my 3 for sure. Enjoyed your stream. Alan. Yeah, we got Alan, and Alec up in here. At my side, trading with Caden. Happy grabbing my barrels. Al, you got to grab your barrels. And then Caden said, no, but imagine literal shit hitting your fan on full. What bottles are you grabbing before that happens?
Dude, all of them.
That's ridiculous. Alec, are you sipping anything tonight? You got anything poured up?
Look at Nate try and be sneaky with that vape.
Oh, is he?
Am I? Or was that your imagination?
I bet that would get some serious views. You know what? Maybe David, Ty might have a great idea. Maybe that'll be a short. Maybe we got to make it happen.
Yeah.
Throw some poo at the fan. Try to see which bottles I can grab before it hits us.
Hey, I think I have some poo and you have a fan. So
I do got a fan.
I think we could probably do that.
I bet there'd be some serious. Look at Nate trying to be Nate. Got back from dinner with friends, having some wine. Ooh, I love a good glass of red wine. Love it. Got some Nashville Barrel Company samples. Dude, get up on those, man. They're killing it. All right, let me go into this one. Let me see. This one, too, it smells like a stag. It's sweet.
Yeah, it is. It is like, I mean, when Kanan picked it, he said it was a stag killer, and it really is a stag killer.
It really is. And that's my hot take, man. I've been like, lately with all the latest batches of stag, I just haven't, from like the 23s on, I haven't been all that impressed. Like, I think I will always buy them. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to pass them. Like, I'm going to be like, oh, it's MSRP, but I'll never pay like 200, 150 for one again. But if it's there, I'll buy it. But I swear, like, if I can get these bottles are expensive, $129, but I'd rather spend it on this, which in my opinion, I think they're better than a lot of the stag batches coming out. You give me an MGP, you put in that Tennessee heat, something like this, man, I'm happy.
Hey, I'm with you.
Oh, you're gonna go back to back?
I was gonna see because like it literally like
okay.
To me, it just tastes like stag. Like,
are we doing it blind? Are we gonna do it blind or what?
I mean, we can. I just wanted to
side by side them
to try it. I just haven't had stag in a couple months.
Your bottles look like mine, where they're just you barely pull from them.
This is 24A.
I haven't looked at the comments yet.
Oh shoot! Oh
no. Card said, just imagine walking into other people's house, or your friend's house, and you're throwing cow shit at fans. And then C-Man said, are we talking hard or soft?
Oh man, that's a good question.
How strong are the blades?
I feel like you have to have a little bit of both, and like very strong blades.
Yeah,
like, almost like a lawnmower, like
yeah. Colorado fans spin faster. 22A was the last great stag batch in Kanan's opinion.
I really liked 23A. I thought 23A was great.
23. I did. Yeah, I tried that one. Yeah. Mike gave me a sample of that. I think we had some of that at your house, I think, Nate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I got 2 poured up right here. I just want to see. I'm going to go here first. I'm starting a poop channel. Killer bottle. Stag 24D. 24D? There's a D? How?
D?
A Stag 24D? Really? I thought it was only 3. Yeah, that's right, Alan.
Yeah, I thought that this was the first year they made a C, or last year was the first year they made a C.
That's what I thought. Maybe they're doing maybe they have a 4th batch coming.
They shouldn't.
Yeah, he said yes.
No, I mean like they should only make 2 batches if they were smart.
You think
Like
so?
why do they have to make like they're turning into bookers, you know? Like why not just make 2 really good
Oh,
batches?
you're not wrong.
Like
Blend up 2 really good batches and do a larger drop
yeah,
of them. I like that. 2 batches a year, one in the beginning, one at the end.
because when you're doing 4 batches like that, it's just like 2 of them are like 1 or 2 of them are going to be not good, you know? Like
Mhm.
I feel like that's just always how it works. And then if you're doing 4 batches, why even like call it a batch?
Right.
You know, like because it is small batch at the end of the day. So why not just call it Stagg small batch if you're already doing 4 or 5 or however many?
Right. Yeah. Gonna be too much. 24D. I'm looking right now. Batch. 24B, 24C, 24A. Huh. Can't find it. Al, send me you're gonna have to send me that. Shoot it over to me.
Kanan, yeah, I think they were. Yeah, juniors were just 1 per year. Um, maybe 2. I don't know. I think it was 2. I think it was 2 because I think that they went through batch. Uh, I think the first batch of Stagg came out in 20 or Stagg Junior came out in like 2012. So I think they were doing 2 a year.
2 a year before.
Yeah,
Angostur's plus can go wrong there. What's
but
some
someone
good
could,
bitter
someone could probably
flavors?
find that out.
Yeah, I'd be curious. Tyson, what's some good bitter flavors for good old fashioned? I love the raspberry bitters. Um, the cranberry ones are really good.
I love
The
the
classic
orange ones. The orange ones are great. Like,
orange ones are probably the best. I
yeah,
agree. I'm a sucker for like citrus stuff and like an old fashioned especially. But the Angostura orange is really good. Um, there's I think it's like a walnut or something like that. I can't remember who makes it, but that one's also really good. It's tasty. Um, seen some of these chocolate bitters. Yeah, I have actually have some of this too. Alex said, "Joe looking crystal clear, dude." I know, man. I don't got the potato mode running tonight. I got an iPhone. That's what I did. All right, I got an iPhone.
Potato Joe.
I have chocolate and citrus at home.
I've never tried chocolate. I'll have to.
They're good.
Yeah.
I think I have chocolate. I have so many. Like I don't think I've showed you that part of my cabinet, Nate. Like I have a whole section and it's just bitters all the way back.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like early on, like when I was drinking cocktails more, I was like collecting them all.
Yeah.
You know.
I think I have like 4 or 5.
Fun fact and useless information that you're never going to need to know. But did you know way back in the day, they used to have bitter bars?
No.
Like you would go when you were feeling sick and stuff. You can go to a bar and just get a shot of bitters. You
Oh.
shoot that thing.
Oh yeah. In Red Dead Redemption, they have like the bitters,
The bitters.
and you
See?
take them and you get health. So
Yeah. It would help your stomach feel better. Like they use it as like a medicine, you know?
hey, I don't know. I think all of this is medicine, because they got it right the first time. It's like
Another fun fact you don't need to know is you can actually still get medicinal whiskey prescribed.
I don't
I
think
don't
I'll need to, but
I mean
it's good to know.
it's like for certain situations, but they will prescribe medicinal whiskey, which is hilarious. I don't know
What do you
who's
think they prescribe that for? Like, I mean, it's probably like by request for sure from someone that has been like doing it for like 40 years or something, and like, that's just such an odd thing because like, why would you ever get
I'm
something
looking it up.
prescribed that you could buy at the store?
Looking it up right now, I'll tell you. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Medicinal whiskey today. Back in the day, it was for a common cold. Here we go. Right here. Medicinal whiskey being renewed. Oh, so they would prescribe it. Like if you're going through cirrhosis and your liver's failing, they would prescribe. So you like didn't go into full, I'm assuming, shock based on alcohol related health issues. So if you're going through cirrhosis, they would prescribe you medicinal whiskey, and they probably are doing like weaning you off, supplementing it. At least that's what it says right here. Well documented facts, significant positive impact.
Yeah, maybe because it's like you get to a point where your cirrhosis is so bad that it like can't function without processing alcohol.
Could be, yeah.
Huh.
That's interesting. That's crazy.
Well, I hope that never happens to me, but it does. I don't think I'll need a prescription. I'm just.
What's the age on the Nashville bottle? This one is 8 years old. Yeah, I'll put it right up here so you can see it. 8 years old on this one. This is picked by, we got the man in here right now, Whiskey or Kanan.
These are probably 8 years. Huh?
Hmm? Yeah, I think stags are typically between 6 and 9 years old.
Yeah.
Right around the same.
Yeah, I think after trying that Stagg, I prefer the Nashville. Has like better caramel. Like
Whiskier is Joe's third live troll ever. Seriously, dude. He's like, name a car for an edit. I know he's giggling right now. He's sitting there behind and he's just like, I know he is. Wasn't Old Forester 1920 a prescription during? I think it was, C-Man, because Old Forester is one of the only distillery that was active before Prohibition, during Prohibition as medicinal whiskey, and then after. I think they were one of the only few, of course, like Buffalo Trace today, but like the old George T. Stagg Company, same thing. So you had like only a few. There's like 3 total that have that history behind them, which is super cool. Nate, which is better?
Oh,
Stagg or Nashville in your opinion right now?
Nashville, yeah, for sure. Yeah, and Nashville's way better than 24A. Like,
yeah,
hands down. Like, it has way better. Like I say, it has better caramel. The Stagg drinks hot. The finish and the mouthfeel, everything's better about the Nashville.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I think being around the same age, like it's fuller, it's more viscous, the flavor is there. I'll never pass a Stagg, but I feel like as of like, since 2018 now, like Stagg used to be so coveted. I was hunting for Stagg all the time.
It used to be better.
I feel like it used to, the early batches, the batches, I had a 12, 15 was amazing. 16 was great. 17 was the first one where I was like, dang, that was the last junior. And I think you tried that one.
Yeah.
Not good.
Not
good. And then after that, I felt like it just kind of, some of the 22B was pretty good, but the rest of the batches have just not been up to par.
Yeah. It's just like they have the same flavor profile that they used to have. They're just not like, I don't know. They just don't hit as well. Like, it's something with like the proof and the viscosity and like the finish that just like don't add up, and they're just not like. I think that there's just better stuff out there, but But I'm not a whiskey noobs over here, so I ain't gonna counterculture Buffalo Trace, but
shots fired.
You'll get whiskey noobs in this chat. I've got some words for him.
Who'd you two vote for? My first time here. Kanan is sitting there. He's loving the troll roll right now. He's loving it. Have noticed the bottles are coming with crazy price for young whiskey, and I do not get it. B.O.B. Yes, big time. And I think now, like with all the news, and Whiskeyland was talking about this the other day too, obviously with the Old Forester news, I do think like it's going to be a little bit of a rocky, I think, space in the whiskey industry right now. probably layoffs, things like that. That's going to happen, which is going to suck. For the consumer, though, with I think what's coming, because I think the demand for whiskey is starting to die off a little bit. Like I think we're seeing it, Nate. Like there's still going to be the diehards like us that really enjoy it, but I think what's going to be the benefit to us now is, to your point, BLB, we're going to get more higher aged, better juice, better barrels. Yeah, I think it's just going to costs are going to come down. I think it's just going to be better. But you're spot on. Like, in actually, Nate, I want to talk about the topic you were talking about, Elijah Craig, all the batches and everything, and like how lackluster those have really been since C923.
Yeah.
You're and remember, a lot of like, remember one of the batches was like 8 or 9 years old, and you're like, what? Like,
Yeah,
that
I think
thing's 10 years old.
it was 10 years like 9 months is
Yeah,
the A124, which is the youngest they've ever done.
right.
Which is funny because they dropped the age statement from 12 years.
Yep.
And the first batch that came out after they did that was a 13-year C923. It's 13
Yeah.
year, 4 months or whatever. And everyone was like, heck yeah, they dropped the age statement. Like they're getting some old stuff now. And yeah, and then it's just been like a steady decline since then. And I
And
mean,
they haven't been good. Those batches have not been. I refuse to buy one. I'm like,
yeah.
why would I? You know.
Yeah, and I
But
think it's like very I don't know. I think it's out there that like people that like enjoy bourbon and enjoy whiskey, they're not chasing for those anymore. You know, I think I see them like sitting on the shelves.
mhm.
Yeah, just like the past 2 years, they used to be, you used to find one of those and you were like, heck yeah, you scored on something. But now it's just like they're not even allocated. They'll get like stores will get like 2 cases of them and they'll sit on the shelf for 6 months, you
Right.
know. Yeah, because it's like the price point I think is what hurts them, and then I feel like their like private barrel program um
Mm.
has gotten so much better the past
Yeah.
like 2 years that they're finding, because originally like when I started out in bourbon, I was like the longer, the older the whiskey is, the better it is, like
Yeah.
why would I buy a 10-year single barrel pick if I can get a 12-year B521 or something, that's like a limited release batch product. But I think the batches have been so inconsistent that like people
Yeah.
are willing to try single barrels over those batches.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think there's been so many more distilleries that are like creating offerings of single barrels the past 2 years. Um, so I think people are more into single barrels now than ever.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of destroying their barrel proof batches in a way.
100%. Yeah. You're spot on, dude. Yeah. You nailed that. Like that's to a T. You know.
Yeah.
Hopefully it gets better. You know. I'm hoping we see more C923 level releases. You know, where it's monsters.
Yeah. Yeah. I just wish they had like, I don't know. I feel like Elijah Craig, Larceny, and Bernheim, all three of those, where they do the 3 batches a year. Like, I wish they would just completely scrap everything and like make a new brand or
Something.
just like a new offering from each of
Yeah.
them, and just like a Larceny like family estate or something like that, where it's like an older Larceny, they do it once a year, cast
Yeah.
strength like weeded bourbon, and then
Dude.
like Elijah Craig, like something of that sort. Like I don't know, I feel like I'm not a master distiller at all, and I don't know what it's like to work at a distillery and make combine batches of whiskey to make releases. But like, I just feel like the distilleries that are making like 3 to 4 batches a year of like an allocated limited release, it's just like so silly. Like,
Yeah. It's too much.
I just don't get it.
Yeah. We don't need to go. Yeah. I totally agree, man. Let me
But
see. Uh I'm way behind now, bro. Why do you think we get? Oh, why does Kanan get so many trolls? It's truly size. Yeah, I think it's Kanan's probably going to be hitting 10,000 subs here. I think I just surpassed 200. So I got to thank everyone for the new folk, Ty, everyone who's joined in tonight. Ty, BLB, C-Man, like, C-Man, I know you've been sub for a while, but I appreciate everyone. Like, of course, the legends, the GOATs, Al, Alan, Chase, Kanan, you guys, David, you guys have all been supporting since the beginning. Will, like everyone who's been in here, you guys have been amazing. But yeah, I think it's just probably the size. We did have a troll earlier. That was ridiculous question. But yeah, it is kind of nice. So like this reminds me, Kanan, if you're still in here, like some of your early streams, I remember you get, maybe 20. I was one of those 20. Nate was one of those 20. We would be in there, we'd be chatting and stuff. It's kind of nice. Like right now, like, it's small, of course, and we're just having some fun and stuff. But yeah, it's a young channel,
Do you have a new Riff cherry?
I do. I don't know where I have it though. Let me see. Oh, my cabinets. Let me see. Al's hacked it. Oh, Al. Yeah, Al said NBC is the whiskey Viagra. Al is hacked, man.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
Let me see. Ty wasn't Old Forester still? Yeah, so Ty, Old Forester was still sold during the Prohibition. It was just sold as a medicinal whiskey. So you had to actually have it prescribed to you during Prohibition. So you couldn't actually go out and buy it. But yeah, it was medicinal at the time. We got a good one. Yeah, I'm starting to see the same thing with EC picks and Russells. They sit at certain stores. Yep, gaining 100%. Younger juice people aren't willing to spend on. I wish ECPBs were pre-COVID flavor profile. Still, you forget how sweet they are until you try one. Dude, Chase, you're right, man. Nate gave me a sample, one of his pre-COVID. I think it was a pre-COVID. Elijah Craig from Total Wine. It was a pick. Monster. So good. Larcenies are actually getting better. ECB's not so bad. Yeah, Chase, you're right. I think some of the larceny, the 3 barrels I got to try, I helped pick at Dodds. All those were really good. There was one that was a standout. I would take that over any of the last handful of ECPB batches that have come out. Yeah, BLB, single barrel picks, 100% better. Prime one, yeah, I'll go grab that one. And Nate's Krampus shirt is pretty sweet. I need to see. I didn't actually look at his shirt. I'm gonna look at it. Summer hijacked my phone. We got all the hackers. Al's getting hacked. My mom's getting hacked. I am gonna go grab it. Let me see your Krampus shirt. I didn't see it before. That is badass. That's super cool. Where'd you get that?
I got it in Minnesota.
I love it. That's so cool. Oh, dude. BLB, trust all the water. Got it right. I've been in between. You got to at least drink 3 to 4 ounces per pour. That's always my rule. Is as you're going through half-ounce pour, try to drink 3 to 4 ounces in between. Thomas, cheers, man. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers from Michigan. We got Michigan tuning in.
Oh, nice.
I wonder how or if any of his picks are moving since our video. I know. Nate, did you watch the Dodds video that Kanan dropped?
I did, yeah.
Dude, that whole video, I think we told you too. We were talking about like that was the whole thing. Like it just felt good. Everything from like the shooting, the tasting, the pick.
Yeah.
And you could see it in the video. Like everything flowed. So it was just like it was kind of snowing outside when we got like it was just a vibe, dude.
Yeah. That was the night that or I think you guys filmed that the day that I came over and we shot all the shorts. Or maybe it was the day before, but
day before, yeah, because we did that on Tuesday with you. Yeah.
Yeah. That was a great video.
All right, here, Nate, hold it down. Let me see if I can find my sherry one. Hold on.
Yeah, I'll hold it down. All right, guys, I'm gonna end the stream. Just kidding. Don't leave.
Don't leave. Stay in here.
Yeah, what was the old elk, Kanan?
That was the Saturn finish.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Was that the one you gave me a sample of?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it was great. What's everyone drinking?
Oh, Nate, you know what?
Yeah.
I want to go grab it real quick. I
Yeah.
do want to go to this one too, though.
Oh yeah, we should.
I want to
That's
read. I haven't properly. I want to review it too eventually. All right, let me go grab my other one's upstairs. Let me go grab that real quick. Ooh.
Al, tell me about that barrel you got. What's the deal with that? And what's everyone's like favorite offering they've had this year? Top two. Prime. Get this poured out here. Oh yeah, that's right, Al. Okay. Yeah, I'd love to try some of that corn whiskey you make. Oh, yeah, Kanan, we just had some I had Russell's like a pour of it before we did that blind, and I was like, I had had it in like 2 weeks, and it's just so good, man. Like I need a backup of that bottle so bad. Freeland Spirits cask strength 3-year-old. Nice. Yeah, pick up that Angel's Envy rye.
Okay.
Let us know what you think.
All right, I'm back.
Sipping on fresh cracked barrel 036. Nice. I don't know what that is. I'm unfamiliar, but sounds tasty. Sounds tasty.
What did BLB? BLB said I'm in Wisconsin, Bacata Cherokee Care for work all the time. Dude, BLB, if you're ever in town, I'm on if you hit me up on Instagram, it's the same name. You can grab a pour. There's a great bar called Bull and Bush. They got an amazing whiskey selection. That'd be fun, man.
Russell's 15 and Heaven Hill 18. Nice. I had the only Heaven Hill I've had is the 20, which was the corn whiskey.
Oh,
It was okay.
Yeah,
it was good.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, it wasn't like life changing. It doesn't taste 20 years old.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
I've heard it's just okay. I've never had it, but I've heard it's okay.
Yeah.
Drinking a Freeland Spirits cast strength 3-year-old. How was that, Chase? Did you ask him how that was? The Freeland Spirits cast strength? What is that?
Yeah, I wasn't sure what that was, but
Is that local?
Freeland Spirits.
Ty said I'm at work, but I'm gonna be definitely getting that Angel's Envy right, dude. Ty, if you like something sweet, get that thing. That thing's good. Butterscotch. Al and Alan are an absolute go, yes. Sipping on a fresh cracked barrel. You already asked that, right, Nate? Barrel 36. Oh, he's talking about barrel batch 36.
Batch 36 of what?
Barrel, the actual barrel.
Oh, barrel. Yeah,
barrel.
duh. Yeah. Okay, sweet.
That
nice. I love a lot of barrel stuff.
Kanan told me that barrel 36 was like the one that was the one to get. And
okay,
I don't know if I ever saw that one though when it dropped. People kind of went crazy for it. Russell 15, Heaven Hill 18. Russell 15 and Limestone Farmers private stock. Oh, see, BLB's already been to Bull and Bush. They got great. Yeah, dude. It's Wednesday order, bro. You get a free beer. Yep. When's the first Joe S. Unfiltered meetup?
Like I got a place.
Bowen, dude, Nate, we should go there, man. It's a good spot. They have some great great allocated pours, cheap, really good stuff.
Nice.
We should plan a little meetup. That'd be fun, David.
Yeah.
Up in Wyoming, but I'm always in Colorado. That'd be a good time.
Come on by.
Maybe Nate will do what we did. Remember we had that big barbecue at my place? Maybe we'll do something like that. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Open the cabinet up, everything, get Al, everyone up. That'd be a good time. We did that over the summer. We did like a big Hawaiian barbecue. Kanan came up, Nate, we had Josh, we had a whole bunch of people who just rolled up, had some great pours, some great whiskey. We blended some stuff. And
I'll
then
bring my mellow corn.
Yeah, that's right. We all drank some good stuff, and we barbecued. I made some Hawaiian teriyaki burgers, had some like huli chicken, bunch of those, like a Hawaiian barbecue.
That's great.
For the folks in the chat, the reason it was a Hawaiian barbecue, I'm part Hawaiian, so my mom is 50%. I'm probably like a quarter of that, whatever it is. But we got some Hawaiian in the family, so we got some recipes and stuff that we cook, and love it. Good stuff. Mama was there. We had the family there. It was a good time. Nate, why does it smell like it's like plum?
Mm-hmm.
There's like what is that? Hold on. It smells like the cordial cherries. Like take the Luxardo cherries and you open it up, it smells like that.
Like a dark like blackberry almost.
Like a dark blackberry cherry. Oh man.
A little bit of like candy in there too.
That's sweet. That's such a good nose.
Yeah, it's a great nose. This is a great pour, man. I was obsessed with this thing when I got it. I probably drank like half of it in the first 2 weeks.
I love what New Riff's doing, and now they're expanding nationally for the news and everything. But 6 years old, sherry finish, like this is great. So
have you had the 8-year?
No, I almost bought it.
I haven't either, but I've heard it's awesome.
Yeah, Highlands Wine Cellar had one. I saw it. I was like, I almost got it, and I didn't see much on it. This one I had heard great things about.
There's a place pretty close to me called Warehouse Liquor, and they always have like they've always got everything like New Riff. They had 8 years that were like sitting on the shelf. I got this there. Yeah, they have like a lot of New Riff stuff.
Yeah, dude. That's so good. Phenomenal. See, sounds like a great time, dude. David, if we do that, we might plan that then. We might have to do we'll do a little get together. We got enough folks around here locally. That'd be fun. That'd be a good time.
Dude, that is.
What's up, Chris?
So good.
Man, baby. It's all good that you're a little late. Nate's about to throw up, but I'm good. I feel.
You gotta hold my hair back.
How long have we been here? Let me see. Hour 53. We've been taking it slow though. We've been talking.
Yeah, we've been chilling.
Oh, what just happened? We still live? You still see me, Nate?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay.
What's up? What happened?
That was weird. Like spun for a second. Hopefully everyone can still see it. You guys can still see us? My the YouTube app just spun for a second and then it reloaded.
Oh, weird. I didn't see it.
Kahlua
pig.
Al said he can make a Kahlua pig. Al, have you done it before?
That would be legendary.
Well, so here's the thing. Al actually lived in Maui for quite some time.
Oh, nice.
So he knows all the local food. For my mom, Al he spent a lot of time Hawaii Islands and Maui. So I know Al probably learned some stuff. Al pretty much Hawaiian.
Hey, I would say that you're pretty much Hawaiian if you can make a Kahlua pig. Like that's the qualification there.
That'd be a good time, man. Yeah, I know. Al, I remember, man, Maui. That's right. All those stories, man, you were telling me. Let's see. 8-year New Riff is solid, especially since they were only 10-year-old distillery. Oh man, I shouldn't have passed on it, dude. I knew I should have bought one.
I could probably find one tomorrow.
If you see one, Nate, let me know.
Okay.
I'm gonna need one then.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen it since.
Last time I was there, he had the last 2 times I was there, he has had them, and I usually go there once every week and a half or so.
Okay. So if he's got that. I see the 8-year bourbon, but not the 8-year malted rye.
Oh yeah, I don't think there is an 8-year malted rye. I think it's just 8-year. I think they have an 8-year bourbon and an 8-year rye, but I don't know if they have a malt rye.
A
But
malted
they,
rye. I
they
have
have
their
these-
regular malt. I have their 6-year malted rye, which I love. Love
yeah,
that.
that's what it is. Is the 6-year.
6-year malted rye.
Yeah, but then they have an 8-year bourbon and an 8-year rye, and then they have a single malt as well, which
I've never
we need to
tried
try.
that. Yeah, Chris, dude, the sherry one is phenomenal. Nate and I love this pour. We just talked like cherry cordials, so sweet, such an easy sipper.
I loved the regular malted rye, and I bought this expecting it to be like, like kind of like the same or like maybe a little bit better. And it
Mhm.
is like I was so surprised at how good it was. Like it doesn't taste like yeah, it's crazy. It's one of those finished bourbons that makes or finished ryes or finished bourbons that makes it so much better because it's finished and not
Yeah,
like an overpowering like one note.
right.
Like it tastes like it is older than it is probably just
100%.
because it's sherry finished, but it's I don't know. It's probably the same age as the 6-year malted rye. Might even be younger, um, but because it's finished, it just tastes. It has so
Yeah,
much more complexity to it.
perfect proof too. 111.5. Like
Mhm. Oh yeah,
I,
they brought the proof up a little bit too
I bought
because I
this on
think
a
the
whim. I didn't hear anything about it. I saw it. And I was like, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna just give it a shot. Then you told me you got it. I'm like, okay, I'm glad I picked it up.
yeah I saw it on Instagram of some people that were like reviewing it, and I was like, at the time, the malted rye was like one of my favorite pours. So
Yeah,
it's like kind of a no brainer.
can't beat it. Let me see. What did New Riff 8 years, one of my top. Marlon, thanks for tuning in, man. New really? So he's saying the 8-year was one of his top for 2024. All right, Nate, you see it, man. Let me know.
Yeah, no, I've heard that from a
I
lot of
love New
people.
Riff.
To be
I
honest,
love them.
like I've heard that. Yeah, I think like a couple of YouTube channels that I follow put that in their like top 10.
Man, okay. I'm sleeping. I
I
didn't
am
know.
too, I guess, because I've
I know we
passed it
played
up like
ourselves, dude.
3 times.
Passed it on 8 years. What are we
I think
doing?
it's I think it's an $80 bottle.
Okay.
Um, which
I mean, $10. That's always my thing. Like, you give me $10 per every year that it's aged. I'm
yeah,
cool with that. $80,
sure.
cool, easy.
But yeah, I only say it because if it was like $60 or $50, I would definitely have it right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. Absolutely.
But yeah, we'll have to pick some up because yeah, I have
Uh,
both the 8 years and they do not disappoint. That's good to hear. We'll have to get
uh,
on that.
Kanan, you're probably gone by now, but see you, dude. Thanks for tuning
Later,
in,
bud.
man. Later, dude. Kanan, night. Ryes hold up to any type of finishing from double oak to sherry. Yeah, you're right, Chase. 100%. That bottle got drained so fast. Yeah, it probably got killed just because of how good it was. Much better than the bourbon, in my opinion. Okay. Interesting. All right. All right. We'll have to keep an eye out for that bad boy. Oh, I got the prime. I got the prime sitting right next to me. All right, let me get that one next. I'm out for the night. David, thanks for tuning in, man. We appreciate it. Thank you for all your support. Welcome to the Revs life, baby. We'll see you in the next one, man.
You want to pour up some Penelope American Light? Call it a night.
Before we go there, I'm going to pour up the prime really quick.
Oh yeah, okay.
The prime.
I don't know if I've got that one. Do I?
I don't. Oh, I thought you did.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, you got one. You got the prime. Let's get one of the coolest labels. I want everyone to see this label right quick. There you go. Coach Prime. Look at that thing. There it is. So this one was
hard.
from Highlands Wine Cellar. I'd like to know for everyone who's still in the chat, I think some of the 1792 Foolproofs have been let down by. This one, probably my favorite all time. But I think, Nate, you and I've talked about that. Some of the 1792 picks, whether it's Foolproof, Bottled and Bond, I feel like their standard single barrels are better than most of their picks that stores get access to, if that makes sense.
And I've had some Foolproofs that are just the standard Foolproofs that have been so much better than single barrels.
Yeah.
I don't know why that is. A little inconsistent.
Yeah.
I haven't had this one in a while.
Been a while. It's probably been months for me. Chris asks, what's your favorite brand that always has consistent, solid store picks? Consistent, solid store picks. It's a good question. Consistent, solid store picks.
I don't know. I feel like it changes for me. Like I used to have a store in the spring that I liked, and then they started picking bad barrels. And then I don't know.
But what whiskey brand would you say though?
Oh, what whiskey brand?
Whiskey brand. Like I have two stores that I think pick some monster, but I think whiskey brand, I'm probably gonna say the Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof Rye. I don't think I've ever had a bad Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof Rye pick ever.
I've never had a bad 107 pick.
I've had one bad 107 pick.
Okay.
Only one.
Yeah, that's a tough answer.
That's tough, yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like just no matter what, you're gonna just get like some store that's gonna pick a barrel that's just not gonna be good. Like it has less to do with the distillery and more to do with who's picking it, because every distillery is going to give certain barrels to certain stores, and like sometimes you'll have a store that doesn't have like a fantastic reputation or relationship with a distillery, and they'll send them barrels for like a single barrel, but they're not giving him their, like, basically the state of Colorado, Sazerac will allocate, what 10 or so barrels of Weller 107 a year to the state of Colorado. But there's only certain stores that get the first pick on so Sazerac will send like their best stuff to a certain store. So if you're at the bottom of the barrel, no pun intended,
you're not going
to get like, you're going to probably get some stuff that's not great.
Middle of the road. Yeah, you're right. I mean, because it's all what you're selling, how much you're getting, and then boom, you get pushed up, and I think that. And now I'm getting ideas, Chris. You just gave me a bunch of ideas. Now I'm thinking in my head for different videos and things that we could probably do. Like with how many picks you have, Nate, and how many I have, we might have to actually test some of that stuff. That'd be a good time.
Yeah, see which distillery has the best picks or the most consistent.
Didn't you and Kanan do one like that once?
We did. Yeah, we did one where it was like the best store picks that he's had, but like, I don't know, it was a little loose. It was like very like,
maybe we'll put some rigor around it, and let's maybe do something like that. That'd be fun.
Yeah,
that'd be a good time. We put some like really strict, like boom, boom, boom. It's got to meet this.
Yeah, it's such a complicated topic because it's like,
it is. It's a
I
great
think
question.
that like some of the best, you could find complete honey barrels at like a distillery that's like doesn't really know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And then you can find like bad barrels from like Buffalo Trace,
Yeah.
So it's just like, you really just, it's a, it has everything to do with the recipe and the master distiller and all the, I don't know. It's complicated.
Mm-hmm. That's a great question, Chris. Oh, Chris just said New Riff picks are bangers. Yeah, actually, I've never had a bad New Riff pick. You're right, Chris. Like I've never had a bad New Riff pick. Those are
Those are
actually
great.
I know. Now I feel like we're just hyping up but they're New Riff's killing it, man. Like what they've been doing, I love their stuff. Give me their 100, they're bottled and bond, like all day. They're single barrel, great stuff. Have you had 73? I did, Chris. I got to try it at Kanan's house. I got to try Bywater, really good. I wish we had that distributed here. Super, super good. I'll say though, Nate, this 1792 Foolproof, man. That prime, that's the one, man. That's the best 1792. It's just great all around. I think it's one of the best 1792 products.
It's very well rounded. Like, it's great.
Yeah, easy drinking, sweet, full bodied, lots of flavor, cool label. And then if you see the front, it's got the CU Buffalo sticker on there. Look at that thing. Look how cool that thing is. They tatered this thing up. It's good though. They killed
this one in an Argonaut pick, and this was much better than the Argo.
Much better. All right, grab your Penelope.
All right.
Who's got this bottle? Does anyone have the Penelope 15-year American light whiskey at home? Alan just hit this is it. Alan right here. Oh, dude, like we probably have the same amount, Nate. Look at that.
Yeah. Looks like you got a little bit more.
Yeah, like I'm running so low on mine. Like it's right above the label, maybe right at the label.
Yeah, mine's below the label.
Oh, dang, yeah. I got a little bit more. I kind of want to wait and see because if I can get the 17-year, I want to side by side. Want to see.
Oh yeah, I definitely don't want to kill this. I think that I will save this until I can get one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I haven't had this in a long time.
I haven't either. I'm excited to have it. 128.4 proof, 15 years old, light whiskey, so it never was charred. Here, let me read this real quick. Penelope Bourbon Founders Reserve showcases rare and unique barrels we were fortunate to find. The second release highlights a collection of light whiskey barrels distilled from corn at Seagram's, Indiana in 2007. Aged in second fill oak barrels, this amazing spirit brings out savory vanilla notes with hints of cinnamon and creme brulee. Man, that's cool. All the way at Seagram's in 2007. Nuts.
Well, the 17 year is also Seagram's, which is awesome.
Wow. So I wonder if it was from the same round that they got.
Yeah, I mean, it probably was.
And they probably just were like, all right, we're going to buy this whole lot. And then we're going to let this one sit for 17. Because they had a 13-year, a 15-year, now a 7. So it's like 2-year increments. Are they going to have a 19-year next year?
Oh, man. Oh, this nose, Joe. This is what I'm talking about when it's like that, like ice cream, you know? Just like, it's just different. Like
vanilla ice cream. What? Wait, hold on. What's the Bourbon Society pick out of Kentucky pick? New Riff for Liquor Barn last year was perking me up to new. Yeah, well, you can get a great pick from. Yeah, they're great. Chris said, awesome 73 today just showed a new experimental barrel they're working on. Instead of honey barrel finish, it's a sugarcane barrel finish. Wow. That's got to be insane. Al said, I do not 10 Penelope bottles, but not that one. Oh, Al, dude. And then he said, Joe, all your words are in reverse, so I couldn't quite read it. When I was reading it, Al? Or when
I was putting it up like this, so I don't know if that's in reverse, but 15 years, 128.4 proof, corn, barley malt.
Is mine in reverse on yours, Nate?
It is on mine, but like I'm looking at the feed and it's opposite. So
it's opposite on the feed. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not sure.
Not the biggest fan of Penelope, but that light whiskey is a banger. If you're gonna get one, I'd say this light whiskey. Breaking Bourbon gave this whiskey like it was, I think, damn near perfect. Like they almost said this was like bodily, like they said it was a monster. Joe, you're like reading in a mirror. Oh, weird, Al. Huh.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I'm looking at it on the feed. Yours is backwards, but mine is. Are you using the selfie cam?
Yes, I am. Yeah. Do I need to
Okay.
reverse myself? I don't know
No,
if I
I'm using the selfie cam too. It's probably just an iPhone thing. No, I'm serious.
like, oh, like, are you showing in reverse or am I?
You are showing in reverse. I'm not.
Oh, weird.
But
So
we're
like,
both using selfie cam. But yeah, so like, so on the feed or like
oh,
on
look at that.
what you're seeing is like what we're seeing live
Oh, that's
is
annoying.
the same, but when you look at it like on like the feed in like 10 seconds,
Oh, Joe.
if you have like I have my iPad pulled up,
Huh.
so
So
there's like a
after
10-second delay.
after we're done, I'll check the live back and I want to see weird. Huh. It better
Yeah, well,
not be
you're in reverse. I'm looking at it right now. You're in reverse. I'm
if
not.
you're gonna
It's
try
probably
and
just
say some
it's an
don't
iPhone
even
thing
say
where
it.
it flips it.
Don't
You
even
know?
say it, dude. Don't try to Android me, dude.
Bro, you just got Androided so hard.
I got my Intel PC i7 running right here. I got my Pixel in front of me. All right, let me go for the palate of this bad boy. Dude, it's like cotton candy, a little bit of raspberry, vanilla. Oh, the vanilla is nuts on this thing.
Bro, come on.
So much vanilla. The finish is like forever.
Oh,
Okay, I just got to do one thing. I just want to see something. So I have it here.
I would kill for another bottle of this.
I
Oh
don't
my
have it
gosh.
here right now. I will have to. You know what I'm going to do? Is I have that Bull Run 16-year light whiskey, MGP as well. I'll do a video on it. I will do a head-to-head, the two versus each other. Both MGP, 15-year versus 16-year.
There's no way it's as good as this.
Dude, I think it's better. I think it's better.
Really?
Yeah. But we'll test my gangster and we'll see. I'll blind it. I'll do it on a video. I'll do a short. That'll be one of my videos. Maybe I'll shoot it this weekend. I'll get it posted. And then we'll really see. Let's see. Let me see. Just Android Life, baby. That's right. Android superior. Yeah, Nate. Come on, dude. We all up in here, man. Android, baby. Al's typing in what he sees reverse right now. Let's see. I hadn't really had a great experience with light whiskey. Then had this one, and I thought, dude, Chris, I know, man. Like this is so for 100, I think $15, $100, whatever it was. I think Nate, you might have been there when I gave Kanan. So I bought this bottle, and then he got like, I think we drank through his that he got so quick because he got that at Oasis. Drank through it.
I got this one at Oasis.
You got yours at Oasis too. We were like,
oh Mike.
Nate, like,
yeah, you're saying Mike. Yeah.
Mike
So
too.
me and Mike both pulled this from the brown bag.
Yeah. And you guys cracked it, and Kanan tried it. Was like, whoa.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we did a review. Like we popped it and like filmed a short with it.
Yeah.
That was the first time I ever tried it.
Like, and you guys said it was amazing.
It was incredible. Yeah. I mean,
and that's where good, man. I tried yours, and I was like, I got to get a bottle. But Kanan loved it so much, and he didn't. I don't know if he got a bottle or had a bottle. No, he did get a bottle. I think he got it at Patriot or something. But he went through his so quick. So then Dodds had some, so I got one from him. Then I got a second one. I bought it. Now I'm like, man, I should have kept that bottle. I should have gave that to Kanan.
That's what I did with that 1924.
Dude. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit more of this one. This is one of those ones.
Yeah, I just did too.
If this is our nightcap right here, I want like that vanilla and that creme brulee. It's just nuts on this thing. So Al, you haven't had this bottle? And Alan, have you had this one? If you guys haven't had this one, I'll get you guys samples of this one. I didn't know you guys didn't have this one. Let's see. Are y'all a fan of Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey? Ty, it's good. Like, it's a good like summer sipper. I like to mix that. Like, if I am gonna have that, it'll be over the summer. Doing a barbecue, maybe sitting out on the deck. Let me mix that thing up. Like, maybe make like a honey iced tea or something. That's usually what I'll do. iPhone, yeah, I will say BLB, the iPhone 16 Pro Max camera is insane. My buddy's got one. It is nuts.
Yeah, that's what I'm filming on right now.
But not better than the Pixel, though, Nate dropped. Never had it. Okay. All right. I'll get you guys samples of this one, too. So, Thomas, you've never seen this one in Michigan. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it is a limited release. Like, there's Penelopes there's a couple Penelopes a year that are a little allocated.
Yeah.
This, Valencia, Rio.
I'm surprised Valencia is allocated now. I'm shocked by that.
Yeah, I don't know why.
But people have been saying, even Dodd, like when I was there, he was like, yeah, it's gone allocated. I'm like,
oh yeah, it is.
Yeah,
no, my local store, they get like I go to their allocations on Tuesday, and he always has a bunch of Valencia the past like month.
Huh. It's good. It's a good pour, but I wouldn't consider it like an allocated. But I wouldn't consider it in the same caliber as this. You know?
Not even close. And it's funny because it's expensive. It's probably a $75 bottle. I want to try the weeded.
I do want to try the weeded. I haven't seen that here. We see that. We got to pick one of those up.
Mm-hmm.
Hayden said it's like up there with CYPB, which is crazy. I was like, all right. I like the banana bees and the taste is not right. Al said he had 6 bottles of the Jack Daniel's honey. And then he said he started raising bees. And now the Jack Daniel's honey just doesn't sit right with them, man. The honey ain't real. It's not the real flavor, Ain't that real honey?
It's a bunch of additives.
Which, Nate, you have to try. Actually, both Alan and Al. I have Alan's peach brandy, and then I have Al's white lightning, which he ages in the Art of the Spirits barrel from Security.
Yeah, I asked about it while you were gone.
Oh, dude, yeah.
I would love to try that.
You got to try. It's so good. Yeah, Thomas, Penelope Weed is the new release. That's the one I got to get my hands on it. It's like $30-$40, something like that. It's supposed to be really, really good.
Yeah, I think when that drops in Colorado, we'll definitely get it.
Mm-hmm. Because you're not, you like Penelope, Nate, right? Like overall, you're not like, you don't knock them or anything. No way.
No, I love Penelope. Everything I've had from Penelope, I've liked.
I'm the same.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I think like their barrel strength is okay. The Architect is okay. Whatever the white one is, I think it's like their standard
4 grain.
4 grain. I think that's great.
Yeah. I got a bottle of that upstairs, yeah.
I love the Valencia.
Rosé I love. Rosé is my favorite. One of my favorites.
So a lot of their stuff is like pretty decent, like okay, and then some of their stuff is lights out, amazing.
Yeah.
So
they kill it.
Yeah. I wish some of them were a little cheaper, but I mean, it is what it is. Like, like I would pay like, I don't know, what would you pay for this bottle to get another one of these?
200. 200.
Say.
I'm doing 200. All day.
Yeah, I was gonna say if the like 17 year wasn't coming out this year, and all you could drink for like the next 3 years was this, but you had to like pay a price for it, I would pay 200 for it.
Yeah, I would too. Absolutely. There'd be no question.
Yeah.
This is up there. Is like, because this came out last year. Like this this is absolutely up there in my top of 2024.
Yeah.
You know, I'm honestly surprised this didn't make more lists. And I think people slept on these models, you know, and I have a feeling it's going to happen again with the 17 year, you know.
Good for us.
Good for us. Yeah. I'm going to buy up. Like if I can find this one, I'm going to buy up a ton of them. So we'll have to keep an eye on it.
If I find a 17 year and I crack it open and it tastes anything like this, I'm buying 20 of them.
Yeah. Oh, you have to. Yeah. It'd be so worth it. Will, it is coming back in the 17 year. So they're doing a 17 year for 2025. They just announced it recently. So Nate and I are going to be watching, man. We're going to be seeing pizza or tacos. Ty, that's tough, man.
I gotta say tacos just because they're lighter. I feel like tacos you can eat for lunch and dinner.
You can,
but you can't eat pizza for lunch. You eat pizza for lunch, you're taking a nap.
That is true.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I probably say tacos. I love it. Now I'm like craving tacos.
The thing about pizza too, Ty, is that I feel like there's so much good pizza like all around, but like Domino's is so good, and it's like $8 for a large pizza.
You're not wrong.
Me and Hannah, we went to lunch like at my work, like across the street today, and we got a pizza, and it was $30, and it was really great. But like, it's hard to eat pizza at $30 when you know that Domino's it costs a third of that. I feel like pizza's pizza, you know, like
pizza. Yeah, right.
It's like $30. That freaks out about like New York pizza. It's like pizza's pizza.
I do want to try I want to try New Haven pizza, Connecticut.
Yeah, so the place that we went to was like New Haven style.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's on Platt Street next to the REI. It was great. It was awesome. And like $30 for like a large pizza, yeah, like totally worth it. But like, it's crazy that you can get Papa John's or Domino's, and it's like still really, really good for like a third of the price.
And you're like, all right.
But I don't feel like the same rules apply when it comes to tacos. So
yeah,
I'll say
you're right. You're right.
But maybe, I don't know, maybe like street tacos or food truck tacos.
Yeah, you give me something. Man, we're getting Chris and Thomas. They don't like the rosé Penelope. Wasn't the biggest fan of rosé. Like I don't. Okay, most non-fortified wine finishes. Okay, I see, and I'm not. I don't like rosé on its own, but like I loved, and I do want to try a cast strength rosé. I do want to try that.
Yeah, I didn't like the rosé Penelope. Didn't wow me either. Just tasted like very kind of middle of the road. Honestly, like rosé finishes that I've had kind of just taste like normal bourbons. If I'm being completely honest, like not much going on.
I'm gonna blind you, Nate. We're gonna find out. We're gonna test your gangster.
Okay.
Love New Haven. You can get that Papa John shakaroni for $12, baby.
Woo!
Yeah, that's right. And then Allison, Nate, are you in the Springs? In spirit, Nate is in the Springs. In spirit. and
I wish I was in the Springs so I could find great bourbon, but no, I'm in Littleton, Colorado.
Yep.
Just
not far from me.
Just about 20 minutes north of Joe. So
yep. Any brandy, you guys? Oh man, Ty, I don't really drink any brandy. There's nothing I would know.
No.
Tequila, yes. There's a few tequilas, but no, not brandy. If you do not add this, it's a great pour. Doc Swinson's the Alter Ego triple cast finish. Sherry and cognac. Okay.
Sounds like a wild ride.
That does sound like a wild ride. Homemade brandy. I know. The only brandy I know is Allen's peach brandy, baby. Armagnac is good too. Armagnac. Cognac, Armagnac, that's a cousin of whiskey. Some good stuff. Yeah, Al's not far. Off of I-25 in Dry Creek.
Oh, nice.
Barrel and Brandy.
I'm not familiar. Is that in Denver?
It's like DTC area, Denver Tech
Oh,
Center.
nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
But Al's, he's down in the Springs, and that's why he gets such amazing bottles, dude. That dude's always
Yeah, Al, I used to live in the Springs. I grew up in the Springs, lived there for 21 years. And me and my wife moved to Denver about a year ago. So that's where I met Kanan, was in the Springs. And then moved up here for work, and I love it. It's great.
and then Nate realized how bad the bourbon hunting sucks up here. It was like, oh, cool.
The only thing I miss about Colorado Springs is that sweet bourbon.
Yep. All the bourbon. And I will say, Nate, the Springs has got some amazing restaurants. Like, now that I've been down there, there's some great mom and pop restaurants that you just, like you said, like, you have to go into Denver here and then spend $30 on a pizza. You go in the Springs, you don't have to do that. Like,
that was a big wake up call when I moved here, because I thought that like all the food would be so much better, and it's quite the opposite.
It's not.
Yeah, and there's some stuff that's like really good here, but like when you're in the burbs, everything's kind of average,
Right.
But when you're living in Colorado Springs, you can go to anything you want in 20 minutes. It's like here, it's like, I don't know. I mean, you can kind of do that, but I don't know. I think I was expecting, my expectations for Denver was that like the food was that much better. And I grew up in Colorado, so I've gone to Denver hundreds and hundreds of times. So I should have known. But
you played yourself. You played yourself.
Springs is great in a lot of ways.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if I could ever live there ever again, but I love visiting there. Both my parents live there, and
you get to get down there. Yeah,
I have a good time whenever I'm down there. So
yeah. All right, BLB said, you ever been to the old air traffic control tower that's been transformed? I have not been there, BLB. I know what you're talking about, though. That's the I can't remember the name of it. I know, but it's near the Centennial area. I know exactly what you're talking about. Alan, I will say, yes, you're right. There's some tremendous Mexican food up in the. I don't know if you guys have Santiago's. I don't know if you guys have that down in the Springs, but Santiago's, man, they got some of the best breakfast burritos you can get ever. Really, really good stuff. Yeah, we pop in there all the time. Yeah, no traffic sucks. Yeah, dude, the traffic up here is terrible. Terrible. All right, well, once Nate gets back, let me see. Maybe we might start. Let me see what everyone says. Should we do one more pour, or should we just end it right here on the AW American Light Whiskey? They do, Will. You can get pork green chili, yes. And you can actually buy it at the grocery stores here, too. Pork green chili with their breakfast. Yes, sir. Oh, Santiago's, yeah. So good. They're nice. It's like they're small. I could eat 2 of them. They're great. Mama knows what's up. Ooh, red or green chili? Alan, if you're asking me, I've had both. I'm going red chili. I'm going red. I like the green chili, but I'm going red. I'm going to go red. One pour of your favorite daily sipper. Nate, they want one more pour. Got to do a final nightcap, and then we'll call it.
Favorite daily sipper.
What's your favorite daily? I already know mine. I'll pull it out right now. It's over here. Let me grab it. I do know mine. Let me grab it.
It changes so much.
Mine, you already know mine. Mine's John J. Bowman. All day, every day. One of my all-time favorites. I hit Santiago's. Dude, Al, you have to. Yeah. Santiago's every week. You have to. Will said he lived in Wyoming for 5 years and went nuts. Yeah. Oh, Will. Yeah. It's so tough. Like between red and green chili, I don't know. Like, just depends on the mood and the day. Like if it's cold and kind of snowy out, give me some green chili. that red chili sometimes just hits right. So good. BLB said green chili. Pulls out the wild. Oh, you got the John Jay too.
Well,
Chris.
yeah.
Dude, I just love John J. Bowman.
You have to try this single barrel. I feel like it's special. Like this one is.
Yeah, you said that one's a monster.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like
Nate,
it's nuts.
Another video idea while we're here. You take that bottle, you take mine, and I have an old label, John Jay.
I have one of those too.
Do you? Dude.
Yeah, it's uncracked, but
let's do it.
Yeah.
This is essentially just E.H. Taylor single barrel. That's all it is.
But aged in Virginia.
Aged in Virginia. That's it. I've noticed I've sold more green tamales than reds, but my family prefers red. I'm a green guy myself. Okay. All right, Al. All right. Green chili doesn't exist South Texas, but it hits the spot of North. Ty, cheers, man. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. Really appreciate it. We'll, Nate and I are going to be continuing just to do some lives and stuff. So appreciate you tuning in tonight. Have a great night. We'll see you again soon, man.
For the couple that are left, we're going to do a little bit.
Are you going to blind them?
No. Just a little side by side.
Oh, okay. That's a monster side by side.
I know. I was like really just wanting to pour some old Riff tonight. So
dude, get some old Riff in there, man. Do it. Let me see. Chris, where are you at that you haven't found the bottle of John J. Bowman? I can't remember where you're at, Chris. What state are you in? Did you say it earlier? Let me see. I don't know if you did. Where are you at though, Chris? I know you because we might have to fix that, Chris. We might have to make something happen there. What's up, Travis?
Travis.
Oh, that's right, Chris. You're down in Louisiana. Damn. Okay. Chris, I've been able to find it's hard to find John J. Bowman here in Colorado, but my buddy Mike, I know he's not here tonight. Love that dude, but he's helped me get a bunch of John J's. So we might have to closer to Texas side. Okay, Chris, I might have to ship you one, man. I'm gonna have to hit me up on Instagram. We might have to make that happen, man. This is one of those bottles that I just love. I think it's so worth it for the $50-$60 you can get it for. I think it's better than Taylor Single Barrel. Phenomenal. So good. It's just, Nate. Come on, Nate. This is it, man. This is so good.
It's so good.
Dude, it's plums, it's sweet, it's cherries. It's just biscuit. Oh, it's everything, man. So good. It's as rare as Blanton's Gold in Tennessee. Yeah, Travis is saying John J. Bowman is as rare as Blanton's Gold or straight from the barrel. That's crazy.
Wow. Yeah, that's not the case up here. Like, I see plenty of these all the time, even in Denver, for $80-$90.
Yeah.
Which I got this one in the Springs at Cheers, probably 6 months ago for I think it's $64.99.
Dude, yeah, that's a buy all day. You can't pass that up. Phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't. I've seen it in Denver though for like 80. I haven't, I haven't bought any just because it's a little bit over. But man, yeah, I can't wait for you to try this one because it sips like a little bit overproof.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. No, this one's good. And that's what I was saying. Like my dad and I were talking about this, like in that video where we reviewed the Abraham. I don't think I've ever had a bad single barrel of John J. Bowman. They've all been consistent and really good. And I think that's another, like to Chris's point earlier, asking about consistent single barrels. I don't know why I'm thinking this, but John J. Bowman. It's absolutely one of them. Absolutely.
Well, incredible. Yeah. Yeah, I think when he was asking that question, I was thinking more like store picks.
Store picks, yeah.
But yeah, I think I think single barrels, like John J. Bowman, yeah, it would be weird to have a bad one of them. Like it would be
Right.
very off-putting. I feel
Yeah.
like the
Never
world
had.
might end if
Yeah.
there was a bad John J. Bowman single barrel.
Yeah, dude, they're great. I mean, and now that we know it's like the Taylor distillate, same as Eagle Rare and everything, like 9, 10 years old, so good. You can't beat it.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me go back and miss some of those. Travis. Ty said, indeed, love the stream tonight, guys. I'll do an Angels Envy Rye review when I get it. Thank you to everyone that interacted in the chat. Good night. Ty, I know you're probably gone by now, but thanks for tuning in, man. Kyle's in here. What's up, Kyle? Kyle said Thursday. I know, Kyle. We did a Thirsty Thursday tonight. We mixed it up. Nate and I were talking. We're like, what do we do tonight? Yeah, last night we were too tired. There's no way. Travis said he blinded John J. Bowman 2 years ago versus Blanton's 93. Wait, Blanton's 1993, Travis? Rock Hill, Hancock's, BT Kosher Rye, and it won. I believe it. I believe it. C-Man said, haven't had John J. Bowman, but see it here on the shelves in Kansas City. Dude, C-Man, if it's just sitting on the shelves, you got to buy one. You have to. Have to. No question. Grab a bottle. Travis said $80. Nate, I'm not going to lie, man. If I see it for $100 or less, I'm buying it. $100, I'll buy it. I will.
$80 is great.
I'll do it. I love them.
Yeah. The thing about them is that I've seen $80 this year, but I've got a bottle and just like, in a couple weeks when this one's gone or a couple months, like I'll buy another bottle at $80. Like it's always gonna be around in Colorado, which is great.
That is my everyday sipper right there. I could drink this through and through. Like it's the right proof. It's sweet, viscous, great finish. Like it's just all-time favorite. We've had amazing pours tonight, but like John Jay still, in my opinion, is one of the best. You can't beat it.
This is my everyday sipper. It's super. I mean, it's easy to find. Like it's bottom shelf.
Yeah. It's no big deal.
Go into any store, you can find it. Like,
yeah, old Rip. It's just there all the time. And you know what's sad, Nate? I remember this too. And I'm sure a lot of folks probably here tonight, like they probably remember this. I remember so many times, if I go back 15 years, walking by a liquor store, Eagle Rare would be sitting on the shelf. Blanton's. You'd have, I'm sure I wasn't even looking, but I'm sure I passed by so many Pappies back then. And now I look back and I'm like, I wish I would have known. I had no idea. Like Jack Daniels was my thing back then. Jim Beam, Jack Daniels, give me a Jack and Coke. Like 15 years ago.
Yeah, I mean,
I hate it. I'm sure Al knows too. Like Al's probably like, man, Al's been drinking whiskey way longer than us, and he's seen it all.
Yeah. What can you do? Man. I wish I bought a bunch of Bitcoin in 2017. So
played ourselves there too.
Yeah. It is what it is. Like,
let's see. So Will said he hasn't had a bad John Jay either, but unfortunately, last Taylor small batch I've had was not very good. Will, yeah. Small batch, I feel like it hasn't been as good as it has in the past. Ty's still in here, baby. Let's go. John Jay was non-existent in Houston for a while, then showed up weekly until December, then vanished again. Wow. Okay. Gotta get off to 6 a.m. Oh, Ty, yeah. So you're working the night shift then, man. All right. Appreciate you staying, man. Nate, would here we go. Nate, would you go daily Old Rip 10 or Lot B? That's a great question. What you doing, Nate?
Well, first of all, that was a joke, but
no, it's not a joke, dude. What are you gonna do? You gotta pick between the two.
I would do Old Rip 10 just because I feel like the proof is there, and like honestly, flavor profile, they're very similar. I hear that the Lot B from this year is really good, or from 2024.
That's what Kane's been saying. He said that Lot B he got down in the Springs is phenomenal. He said it's a monster.
Yeah, well, I mean, so yeah.
But
based
You're
on
right.
that, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like the only old Rip 10s I've had are from Joe gave me a sample of uh, a leftover sample from the Bourbon Madness
Yep. The blind blitz there. Yep.
Blind Blitz. And then I've had this one. This one is actually from 2014.
That
Uh,
is so crazy, Nate.
so like I don't know, like my old Rip 10 gauge is like kind of all over the place, but this one's awesome. Um, so I don't know. Depends on the year, but I think like I would go with old Rip 10 just because of the proof. Like
I'd
the
agree.
107 proof is it's pretty tasty. It makes it
I go
hard to
old.
if I were to drink that daily, it would make it really hard to drink anything that was below 107 proof.
Yeah, I agree. Old Rip
Yeah.
10 would be mine. Like I'd go Old Rip 10. Like I've had enough Lot B. It's good, but I don't think it's anywhere close. You're spot on. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally agree. Let me see. Let's see. We got my quest. Let me see. 55. Would you do? Okay. My quest is to find a pick of it in Bowman. I would love to get a pick of John J. Bowman, a store pick, or Bowman Brothers. I would love a store pick. Would just be cool to have on the shelf.
Oh
You
yeah.
know?
Just that sticker. Yeah.
Chris said he's getting a test score tomorrow. Should I crack a bottle regardless, either as a celebration or consolation? Oh, you got to crack one either way. Whatever your test score is, Chris, crack something. Whatever happens, dude. Whether I think it's going to be a celebration. I got a good feeling for you. Crack that thing open.
Yeah.
Thomas said we never see him in Michigan. Thomas, dude, never see him. But Thomas, you said you've had John Jay though. You said that, right? Let me see. I missed it right here. All Rip 10 all the way. Keenan did say his Lot B was a monster. I've had 10 and Lot B side by side twice, not blind, but knowing and like 10 better both times. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
no question. I
Yeah.
would.
I think it's funny because like Lot B goes for probably about $100 more on secondary.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just don't know why anyone would pay that for a Lot B. It's a great bottle to grab at MSRP, but
100%.
honestly, I
Travis
think that the
said,
bottle looks so cool too. Like just like the
so Nate, I don't think I've shown you this one. I got a decanter with that little with so Old Rip. That's actually a folktale legend from I can't remember what country it came from. There's a decanter that I found at an antique store that has Old Rip. It's an Old Rip decanter from the old Spitzer Weller distillery. And it's got that little dude sitting on a log and he's like leaning back like this. And he's got like a bottle of whiskey and he's kind
that's
of
so
just
cool.
I got it, dude. I'll have to show you, dude. I have it.
Oh,
It's
I
all
want to
bubble
see that.
wrapped. Yeah. It's
Awesome.
badass, man. But Travis said if that's a 2014, there has to be older juice in there than 10 years in that blend as well.
Yeah, maybe.
Dude.
Yeah.
He said,
I was looking it up
ones
because when I traded a George C. Stagg for it plus $200. So I technically got this bottle for $500 or so.
Yeah.
And I didn't know it was a 2014. So when I got it, I like looked up to see if it was old Stitzel.
From the 2014 time.
Yeah. But like they stopped, so Stitzel was like 2010 ish.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was that recent, huh? 2010?
Yeah.
Dang. I didn't think it would have been that That's crazy. Okay. You guys already know. You guys know I love the history of this stuff. Like that's old decanters, all that. Like that stuff I nerd out over. That's cool though, Nate. Like to have a bottle that old.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'd be curious to try like an old Rip 10 that's from this year to see how it stacks up against this. Cause yeah, there
Nate,
definitely
let me
could
see.
be like older juice in this.
How much you got left in that bottle? Let me see.
Not a ton.
What did Hannah like this one? Did she like it?
Yeah, she loved
Okay.
it. I've shared it with like a ton of people. Like
Yeah. Oh,
I
you have.
probably had like maybe like 5 pours of this myself.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. It's one you have to share. You have,
But yeah, this is probably the last time I'll drink it in a while.
yeah. Save
Just
some of
because
that.
I didn't realize like while I was going through it just how good it was that it's a 2014. So like I want to see like I honestly just want to keep it
Yeah.
around so that I can see like what it compares to.
Test it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And see. Yeah. Since you had it up against the John J. Bowman, do you think they're similar or is there no comparison?
It's so funny because like the John J. Bowman tastes like way hotter than this does.
Really?
Yeah. And it's like 7 proof points higher.
Yeah. That's
I
crazy.
don't know. Yeah, this has that like creamy thing going on. Yeah, have you tried this one that I gave you? That since I've
I
had
haven't
it.
tried that one.
All right,
No.
yeah, you gotta try it. It's got that creamy thing. Like it's just yeah, it's a complete journey of flavors. You know, just delectable uh bourbon experience. Like,
Can I hawk 2 of that bottle, Nate?
yeah, for sure. Yeah. Do you want to do it right now?
Let me drive over real quick. We'll continue the
Yeah.
stream. We're running with that. Uh, all right, let me see. Let me catch up on chat real quick, and then we can start wrapping it up, Nate. Let me see. Have you seen Mammoth? Oh yeah, Mammoth Distillery. I don't know if you've seen it, Nate, but Whiskeyland went to Mammoth Distillery out in Michigan, and
Okay.
they're bringing back this rye. I think it's called Rosen rye. Rosin rye. It's this rye that was like they're regrowing it. It was a grain that had disappeared, but it was distilled, and they used to make whiskey from it a long time ago. So they're bringing it back. They did a whole episode on the distillery, so they're called Mammoth Distillery out of Michigan. So I just see that they're talking about that.
Mm.
Did Whiskeyland rip a mammoth nip? I'm sure they did, Will. I'm sure they took. You heard of the nip rip, Nate? Have you heard that? You
No.
take the bottle, so you literally just take. You've done it. I know you have. Don't tell me you haven't. You just pull from the bottle. It's lined up with your nip, and you just rip it. Go, dude, do it, Nate. I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna clip that up. I might make that a short.
Wait, do a bigger one.
The old rip.
No, I'm just kidding.
Nate's going crazy, man. 99 2000 is when Trace started distilling. Oh, that's right, Travis. Yeah. Had some Stitzel old fits a while back at a bottle sharing. It was wild. Yeah. Dude, Nate, remember that Stitzel Weller decant, that little mini?
Yeah.
So when my parents found that thing was a monster.
That's crazy.
Travis said, pour your old rip that you have, pour it into sample bottles to reduce the airspace. Just not try not to top to interact with the plastic on the underside of the cap. Yeah, I was gonna say, Nate. So if you have one of those smaller ones, like if you want to save it, put it in a smaller
Yeah,
container.
I will.
Yeah, save that.
Yeah, this has only been open for about
it has been long.
6 months, Travis. So
yeah,
it's a 2014 bottle, but I have not had it since 2014. It's a very fresh bottle.
fresh crack.
Whiskey.
Yeah, that was a great trade. You made out in that trade, 100%.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, if you put that, and if you want to save it for future batches that you get, yeah. All right, let's see. Sure. Mammoth and 16 years here, the same juice as Whistle Pig. Oh, interesting. Okay, Alberta Distiller. All right, let me finish this pour here. Nate, dude, what a great live, dude. We've been live we've been live for almost 3 hours.
That's crazy.
It didn't feel like 3 hours. It felt like it just flew by. Like
it flew by, but I also am very tired. So
yeah, we had some great pours. I feel good.
Thank you, everybody that has been in this. Like, that was so awesome. That was so fun.
That was a good time. Great conversation. A lot of just all the new subscribers who joined in tonight. Thank you. Appreciate you supporting the channel, joining in. Nate and I will do some more videos. We'll do some blinds and stuff like we talked about. So, but we appreciate you tuning in tonight. So everyone have a good night. We'll see you soon. Nate,
All right.
you're the legend, man. Thank you.
Hey, right back at you. Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys. We'll see you.